play the...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Guild Hall. We are the Guild. My name is Dovin Blitz. I'm your Guildmaster for the evening. Today I'm joined by Fiona Ewing, Isaac Schwartz, Mason Montanez, and Ethan Secura. Tonight, we have another good session lined up for you guys. Episode 11. We're nearing the end of this arc. Only a few more sessions remain before this arc is concluded. And then our summer content will
Extravaganza.
start. And then, yeah, so there'll be a bunch of little mini-series, a bunch of different stuff. Who knows what we'll be doing. We have an idea. We have lots of books. But, we'll have to figure that out. Anyways, if you guys want to stay connected, you guys can find our Instagram linked in the description down below. You can reach out with any questions or anything like that there. Or you can look for behind-the-scenes content, stuff like that, as well as our Notion is linked down in the description below if you want to see our homebrew rules, our books that we're using, like our source books for this campaign, and stuff like that. You can find that all linked in the description down below. Without further ado, let's roll the intro and start some gaming. And welcome back. Last we left off, our players went on a bit of a shopping session. Did some shopping, a little bit here and there. Found some shops, got their pearl they needed to cast an identify spell. We got just some other information on things that exist just out there, different shops, things like that. There's also a school that took the majority of the session, or we tried to get a student discount to no avail out of either of the two ways. And then that resulted in a swift combat against a sturdy butler shopkeeper. And yeah, with that, we then went shopping, found all our resources, stuff like that, and moved on towards the end of the day, casting a sending spell out to a lead we got from the Ebon named Kevin James, a researcher at IMS, which is the Institute of Magical Supremacy, and reached out, sent a few sending spells back and forth, and eventually Kevin James said that he would be arriving that evening. With that said, you guys spent the rest of your day catching up on some shop stuff and things like that, which we might cut to and fro or splice that in somehow in the session. And yeah, from there, you guys met at the Severed Spire Tavern, where you've been staying, and before you guys, Kevin James created a sort of teleportation circle and appeared in front of you all. Made a quick introduction of being the researcher of the Veil at IMS, and with that, you guys all went to a more secluded inn room to discuss some things. And that's where we kick off this session. So, you are all in this.
What is so funny? What are you giggling at over there, huh?
Just, being you.
I cannot flip over 2 pages of paper without...
It was just so loud. It was just so
Yeah,
loud.
it's very disruptive.
You know what's more disruptive? This conversation we had to have because you guys...
Kind of in this... You're all in the room. This little, like, single bed kind of room. There's, like, a desk in the corner. A little bench off to the side of the room and, like, a bookshelf. And it's not any of your guys' room. It's his room that he's paid for and opened up. And Kevin is there. He's like pulling out books from his satchel, placing them on the desk. He has like tons of journals, tons of like books, like they're stacked up. Seems to be a lot more books than like it seemed like he was carrying on. But he just has a ton. There's like lining stuff. He's like, all right, so I have many questions for you guys, and I'm sure you guys have many questions for me.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. Before you see kind of disheveled black hair that's kind of like medium length, kind of goes down over the ears. He has circular rim glasses.
Alert.
How dare you? How dare you, good sir?
That is
He
my
didn't put his
fault.
hand on his head. You gotta kill him now.
Yeah. He has to die.
Oops.
We'll save that for later.
Mark another level of exhaustion.
Stand tall for my arrival, worm. And he's just fucking... We just destroyed the baby.
Yeah. He has like disheveled black hair, circular rim glasses. He's very much a nerd. He seems to be about 18 in age. And he has this like kind of weird, like a little bit antisocial air about him. Like he's interested in the conversation, wants to start the conversation, but doesn't really know how to start the conversation. He doesn't seem like he knows like how to like present to a bunch of people.
Don't mind him. He's being a little on edge. We already checked him. We already checked him.
We didn't check him good enough.
We checked his
You guys
brainwaves.
did check his brainwaves.
Professor James, is that your proper title?
I haven't made it to a professor status. I haven't gone through all the schooling required.
TA, maybe?
I'm
That's
just
just
I'm just a scholar, just a sanctioned researcher
Oh,
at the
student.
university.
Well, don't start throwing things now.
Well, okay. I am a little nervous, as you can quite tell. I usually.
You just teleported to us from who knows where. I think you
You
were
were like hundreds of miles away.
Yeah, you were more powerful than me.
Well, yes, I've seen things. I've seen some things, and a result of that, have had to learn special abilities and stuff. But usually only present to. I hold a study hall every Tuesday, and usually maybe one person shows up in a month, but so it's usually a lot of research time alone.
For the veil itself?
Yeah, no one really knows what it is or cares about what it is
We
currently.
really care.
We care.
Do you mind if I eat in here?
No, it's no snacks. No, we have seating chart in them.
You don't have a problem seeing someone eat, do you?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pull out like a whole raw chicken.
Like did you skin it or is it just like a dead chicken?
No, like it's skin. Oh, yeah, I got it from
Okay.
the. I got it from the.
It's just not good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The opposite of a rotisserie chicken. Oh, there
That
he goes.
looks.
Yeah. It's not that appetizing.
No, it looks.
I have to.
Do you
He
not
got a
find
nat
this, like,
20.
texture?
He's like, it looks amazing, and you think he is being very truthful in it.
Are you one of the greats? Got the makeup on?
Great? No.
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 Okay.
Does that imply that you are one of the greats?
Oh no, I don't like it. So
Who's the greats?
Yeah, who are the
the
greats?
one of the guy downstairs. He's pretty cool.
Oh,
There's a zombie
he's-
downstairs?
He's a zombie downstairs. Yeah.
Bartender dude.
Well, technically, you guys are downstairs.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's why he's throwing his head on stakes and
Is it
stuff.
your
We're
list
downstairs,
of
I thought we
the
were up in the
greats?
room that he.
No, yes.
The guy who bit
So,
my leg off.
The
He's
bar is a one-level bar, and then there's like a.
He bit your
floating
leg off?
VIP
Or
he's not
area.
one of the greats, but
Your
like
guys are like dungeon.
he's one of the
rooms going
greens.
down underneath. Kind of like a crypt.
One of the
Okay.
greens.
That's kinda
True.
The vibe.
The
of
vibe.
Tavern.
I
So
was just wondering if you know.
there's one great and one green.
And
So
maybe
far.
some other ones. I don't know.
Okay. Where do you
Probably
fall?
more, right?
No, I don't like the chicken, so like probably in the gray.
Well, can you taste the chicken?
Nope.
That's why I eat
It's
it.
like the slimy texture.
Yes, you got it.
So
Why would
why
you
not
eat
focus on
I
texture?
have to.
Why?
Just cook it.
It
Oh.
calls to me.
What?
Wait, you can only eat dead animals that have
Raw
not-
things.
Raw things.
Yeah.
I mean,
Raw
there's no like.
things.
Do you want the blood?
You remember when I went out and got those rabbits
What
and
do
I
you
came
care
back
about?
with a couple rabbits?
Yeah.
And I said I wasn't hungry?
Because you ate the rabbits. We assumed you ate the
Oh,
rabbits.
you
Yeah.
devious. You devious dog.
So you just didn't cook them and ate them.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
So you lied.
No.
Detect thoughts.
Anyways, let me eat my food.
Carry on.
Yeah, carry on. Sorry.
Is this a veil thing?
No, he's just a zombie. Well, maybe, I don't know.
Actually, we don't know.
Do
If
you know
he
where my
is a
friend
zombie.
is?
Who's your friend?
Well, I guess he's not really my friend.
Do you know my
I
friend?
wouldn't call it my friend.
I killed
Is my
him.
girlfriend from
No,
Canada?
I killed
This is
him
a different school.
accidentally. I killed him accidentally, and I'm looking for a way to get him back. Does that have anything to do with anything?
Wait, is this the person that turned you, or is this someone else?
No, no.
It's
This is
the
the
person who
this is the
bit
noble
his leg.
child.
No, this is the person I threw dirt in their eye and then I stabbed them in the neck when they rushed me.
How do you accidentally do that?
Well, because there was dirt in their eye and they ran into my sword.
Oh.
Why did you
And then
put dirt in
I
their
went to
eye?
jail.
Rightfully so.
Again, at this point, it does not matter.
Okay.
Do you know the guy that I killed?
No, I don't know the guy you killed.
He was a very large,
Pocket sand.
15-year-old, prestigious. Last name Butcher.
No, I don't know.
No.
A random guy from somewhere in the plains.
Sorry.
I don't.
He was. His family's pretty important. That's why I went to jail.
Okay, well, no, I don't know him. I don't really.
Well,
I'm not really from this world, so
does that mean?
What
Oh,
does that
there you
mean?
go.
where are you from?
What's his species?
he's human.
He's from Earth.
He is from Earth.
You guys don't
Is he
know
the
what
actual he's the actual comedian Kevin James
it is. He's not the actual
from
comedian.
Grown Ups?
No.
Oh my god.
Every time I hear Kevin James, it just flashes in my
Paul
head.
Blart, you're like,
Paul
oh.
Mall Cop. Oh my god. Alright.
Was it in a UFC movie?
No, I'm not really from this world, so I don't really care about its politics.
Are you
Oh.
from the Vale?
No, I come from a place very far away called Earth. It has
You come from a place of dirt?
yeah, that's what we named it after on that world.
That's the ground. That's
It's
strange.
just it's another world that exists far out there. There's, as far as I can tell, no way back.
Oh.
Is that why you're reaching the veil to get back to this world?
No, not quite. I was not directly involved, but I was kind of a part of the Armageddon catastrophe that assailed the Luminevia, the capital of our empire, about 5 or so years ago. Yeah.
Have we heard of this?
Out of character, well, I guess.
Well, out of character,
It would be
yes.
big news. It was about 5 years ago.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was like a big, giant storm around the city that was like ripping it apart. Out of character was from like a past campaign,
Yeah, I remember.
But-
I was in the festival.
but
years ago.
yeah,
We were children getting mugged.
That was more than 5 years ago.
I guess that was 2 festivals ago, I think, for us.
yeah, that was, yours was about 5 years before,
Timelines.
relatively-ish.
Wishy.
They're not like exact like
I know
date
they're
times, but yeah.
I was in prison then.
Yeah.
It was slightly less than exactly 5 years. I was in prison.
Yeah. Well, he was 13 at the time, so he's 18 now, so that was true.
So, how did you arrive here? I mean, this is besides the point, but...
Well, apparently, a lot of us, what the magedom calls heroes or adventurers, are summoned from Earth because they believe that's where the gods of this world originated from. So, you know, at least that's what we were taught in the magic high school I attended in my childhood. So, that was...
I guess to you, every high school would be magical, wouldn't it?
Well,
That's a good point.
considering from where I'm from, nothing that happens here is even feasible in my world.
Sometimes I dream that I love playing instruments, that one day I would go to a different world and every high school there would be musical. But that's besides the point.
All right.
Sorry, what you were saying? So a High School Musical reference for you guys? Yeah.
No, we got it.
We understood.
No, it was for the viewers at home, just in case, just in case.
All those viewers, all the many viewers that are watching. Yeah. So, I was raised. Well, I mean, it was slightly more. It's not just like a normal high school. It was like they specifically taught mages, and it was like the whole. It's the Mage of Empire's school. It's the academy. Anyways, yeah. So I was going there with my best friend I met at the time, and well, my best friend found a book, and that book led him to set up some kind of ritual throughout the entire city. And it kind of like took him over. He became like a necromancer and stuff, and he basically almost single-handedly caused the entirety of the Mage of Empire's the capital city to get destroyed.
And you were an accomplice in this?
No, I was. See, I was worried about him because he hadn't been acting like himself. So, I mean, we were just friends. So, I checked up on him, but he'd grown a little bit more distant. So I didn't really know what was happening at the time. And then by the time we knew everything was really happening with him, he was already off the deep end, and the ritual had started. So there was not really a lot of knowledge. So no, I was not an accomplice per se.
That's exactly what an accomplice would say.
There was this other warlock we met, and he had found a ritual that could save one of our other friends who had touched a sigil of the veil, and it had destroyed half of his body, and so we were trying. So there was some kind of ritual that some other warlock told me.
Did it look anything like these? And I'll put out the images of the sigils that we found engraved into the bodies.
He's like, that's interesting. No, they're not the same. They're similar. I think it was a different symbol, but
Who was this warlock?
he went by the name of Victor. I don't know his last name.
It's an evil name. Who was the kid the guy that got his body destroyed?
His name was Barnabas Jackson.
Okay. Write this down.
Barnabas Jackson is a little bitch boy.
Barnabas?
How do you spell that?
Barnabas?
I don't know. If I got close to him,
Bonneville?
it seemed like he would try to punch me, so I never asked how to spell his name.
Okay, I'll just guess. Barnabas.
Bussy. Barnabas. So that was a good one. I thought that was a good one. I thought he said Barnabas. He said Barnabas.
And what exactly happened to this Barnabas?
Okay, half his body got destroyed, and he went into a coma, and then
Down the
So-
middle, across the side, which half?
like just the whole coma.
Full 9 yards.
And destroyed a lot. Well, the thing is, he touched it once, and it seriously injured him. Then he touched it twice, and then it really did something to him. So
He was lucky
he wasn't
to get away with the first
brightest
one.
tool in
Yeah.
the shed, right? So,
Not the sharpest tool in the shed.
brightest.
Well, he was the sharpest.
He was very hurt.
Not the sharpest light bulb in the light bulb.
Then again, he couldn't see, so.
How do you know this?
Carry on. Does anything this have to do with the veil?
Yeah.
I mean, the whole
everything
event
has to do
was
with the
with the
veil.
veil.
Oh, really?
It was all
Yes,
veil
I'm
magic.
telling you
Oh,
the
shit.
backstory.
Oh, my fault, G, my fault.
Okay.
You asked.
Look at your
I'm
notes.
telling you.
The notes just say
He's
friends
in-
with catastrophe doer.
It says
So-
nerd alerts.
Barnabas is still in a coma?
No. So this warlock guy I found, he was kind of like we had formed some kind of magical cult thing against magic people, but all of us but the leader, which was Parnabus, were all magical.
Classic.
So it seems counterintuitive, but anyways,
Happens a lot in history.
it was a club we joined, and anyways, the bottom pawn scum of the club, Victor the Warlock, he was from a rival ally.
Is that with a K?
Yes.
That's cooler. That's cool.
It is cool. He was a
At
wizard.
least I think it was. It didn't read a year ago. I don't remember. I just know his name was
magic.
Victor.
That was even his name.
No, I
Yeah,
have it
because
somewhere.
they're getting
I
power
have it.
from the veil.
We're not,
and
we're
that
not talking
in and
about.
of itself
We're
is
not
a
talking about
world
Aiden's
pact.
character. Right?
If I have that correctly,
We're talking about
Lord
the
Dungeon Master?
You know who it is.
Lord Dungeon Master.
Yes.
The
can
architect
fact check.
is, from what we understand, a warlock,
veil warlock?
a veil warlock, right?
Of some kind.
That's
or-
the
or like
magic.
You've maybe roll an insight.
The magic we generally saw was
Can I
like
roll a Arcana?
the same every time. So it's
Yeah, you can
he's a
roll Arcana.
specialist. If that makes sense.
11.
11.
23.
On an 8.
The magic you have seen from the architect, yes, he does seem.
You can also be a sorcerer and be granted a pact. Warlock, to an extent.
He's a paladin.
Yeah, as well.
You think it's more like warlock magic. You think that it seemed more wizardly, having been a studied wizard. You think it was wizardly with like maybe a pact of some kind as well in there,
A multi-class little
granting
boy.
it some different
What
power.
are you, a little boy? What are you, a
What?
priest?
Okay, you got it.
Young man?
Stop.
What? I don't know
Also,
the
pretty
little
sure the warlock's name was Victor.
Okay.
Pretty
Victor.
sure you got that right.
Victor.
I'm pretty sure I never gave him last name though.
Victor.
I think
And he was a warlock of the veil?
This
Victor.
this Victor was just a
warlock?
Yeah.
An unknown.
He was a
warlock
Rune guy.
Yeah, I never learned what. I think he died in the Armageddon, if I'm being honest. Never reconnected with him. So,
Never emailed him.
but yes. So there was this like ritual that we had set up, like that was like in the school somewhere. There was like a chamber. We set up like a ritual in there to transfer the curse from one being to another. And we found a willing participant. I did not find the willing participant. The willing participant was found through some means.
Craigslist.
And
Or,
A homeless guy off the street.
yeah, you want a slice of pizza and a Coke, buddy? Yeah, just follow me.
I think the less details here are better.
I would like the
Yeah, the details is what makes us
It was
trust
a
you.
first-year child who did not know better, who had just arrived.
Is this like Hogwarts
Now,
first year where they're
I'm
like
sensing-
12 or?
That's a
Pretty-
villain origin story if I've ever heard one.
Pretty much.
I mean, it's Victor.
Anyways,
Victor from-
yeah.
Anyways, so they set up the circle and everything, and then all of a sudden, Tegan,
Actually,
Who's Tegan?
Who's Tegan?
he was my friend.
And this is the Armageddoner?
Yes, one could say. His name was Tegan Crawford. He was my best friend at the school. He appeared out of nowhere with this like red, it was like this bright red book, and was like emanating necrotic energy, which at the time we thought it was necrotic energy. I've now come to realize it was probably veil magic, although I have not. Obviously the book got destroyed within the ritual, so I don't have it and could not procure a copy even though I've looked. But has it been an hour? Where's all the music going?
This short conversation has added a lot of people to the suspect list.
I think all of these people are people from a different campaign they played.
Really?
100%.
Why are you nodding your head?
They're still on this.
Well, she heard about all this as it was happening.
Yeah.
I know about the whole session. I know about that whole campaign.
Did you think these are all people we had
They're
invested?
still on the suspect list.
They're on a different plane.
They are.
But so, yeah, he appeared out of nowhere and he like changed the ritual, and it like everything went green, and then like it transferred the Parnabus's curse to someone else, but then that person couldn't handle the curse, so they got turned to ash instantly, and that sacrifice started like Armageddon basically, which is like a very large storm. All these sigils around the city like lit up and started like basically turning a rift into the sky.
A rift.
Mm-hmm. He goes into it in a lot more detail, but for the sake of time, the details are not that important.
The details are important. Is this the same? What are you talking about?
They're not that important.
Yes, they are. I literally have a note that says the eye magical device opens a mini rift into the veil. What the fuck is going on here?
Okay, maybe the details are important. They're not that important, but it was more like not really like a rift, but like a massive tear in the sky that teared across the entirety of the city, and then opened up a hole into the veil.
Did it review or renew the future, perhaps? We have some notes. We have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not particularly. There was these weird bug flying creatures that came out, and like a really big one, and we had to like fight them, and then there was like these black like tendrils that reached down from the sky and were like ripping buildings and like
Oh shit.
like pulling it back up into the
Maybe.
into the veil. So
It's all connected.
Okay. So.
I have some questions.
Yeah, Karen.
Do the pillars and the eye mean anything to you?
Not currently, unless you have any other research before we like go over. But
I mean, I read that book a lot. Really fucking smart. The book that disappeared.
20
that's
intelligence.
Oh no, don't bring that up.
22.
Oh! Who the fuck is this guy?
And where is this little terrorist now?
See what you did there?
After the well, as soon as the ritual started, the magic authorities, the
Central Intelligence Agency.
it's
The mage.
it's the magical authorities of national affairs.
M-A-N.
They love their acronyms.
Magical.
Mana.
I guess take you like 30 seconds to get it.
Crazy.
So much public school.
Letters.
The numbers, they mean something.
There's 4 of them.
They immediately took him off to like some trial thing and held him
And
to justice.
you haven't heard of him since for 5 years?
Nope, haven't heard a thing. So
I see.
So how did you get here? Exactly. In detail.
from where? From just
What have
from
you been doing the
there?
past 7 days?
The past 7 days, I've been in my study hall studying.
No, we want to know how we got from Earth to here.
I got teleported against my will, and here I am.
And how did you get from the school to here?
From I've been to many schools. From which school? From
Jesus fucking Christ, the school you were just at.
like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, like
my
less than.
story,
Yeah.
Or from IMS.
30 minutes ago,
From IMS.
you teleported here. How did you
Underclassmen,
get
am I
here?
right?
That's right.
I teleported here. I don't
Red
know.
alert.
Did you get sucked up into the rift when
What?
it opened up? Is that how you got here?
What?
No, that was here that the rift happened.
No,
So
from your story.
Yes.
The rift
How
happened
did you get
at
this world?
Celestaria. He
So
just,
we're in the
I've
world. The
been-
world is.
yeah.
A portal opened up, he
Sorry.
went through, and there he is.
But
I
he
just
was-
can't get back.
Yeah.
I was about to die, and then I was teleported here
How are you gonna die?
Isekai looking
against my.
motherfucker.
I don't really remember. I just
Oh, okay.
kind of was here.
It's been a while.
What year
been a
was
long
it on
time.
this world? Wait.
Yeah.
I was like 2018 or something.
Oh shit. That's a good year.
That's a great year.
My childhood was stripped away from me.
Not ready for the Vine compilations.
Oh, God.
Okay.
I made it
Well,
more real at the time.
we have this book. Jamie, pull it up.
Which book?
The book that had the little chunk of it into it.
The one
Bro,
that
that
disappeared after
book
3
is
hours.
gone.
But it's in my. It's on.
It's in your mind,
No,
so tell
the book wasn't gone. The book was a book about the veil, and then inside
The
was
whole
a
thing
section.
That whole book disappeared
The
in 3
whole thing
hours.
was-
What?
I read it.
Wasn't there a
I read
book
it.
at some time that had like a section in the center
Oh,
that was
no,
older?
no, the one from the library.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
The one that gives you
advantage.
grants you advantage.
I mean, he probably knows all this shit, but
Yeah, it's the most basic
I'll say-
veil information.
Oh,
but-
Yeah, it's like
is
the tiny
there anything
My fault.
stuff.
new in here to you? And I say what's in there that could be new. Wait, no.
Okay.
He's a master
like-
of the veil art.
he's like,
I told him everything he doesn't know.
One thought after another. I'll finish my story about how I got here.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, here as in from.
Yes.
I
Here as in this
teleported
room?
from Earth.
Oh my god.
I experienced that whole story that I just told, and that set me on my path to learning about the veil. I want to learn what happened to my friend. And since then, I have been researching, studying the veil. I've traveled not that far. I've kind of just gone from here to different schools and places.
Your friend Tegan, right?
Yes.
And you have no idea how to get
Hold on.
back.
Nope. Apparently nobody does. So I've just kind of given up.
Tegan.
They said some stuff about if we can defeat all the kings of Rune, then that they'll have the power to send us back again. Like
Well,
the gods can do it.
Aren't the
and stuff,
Kings of Rune and the
but-
Celestials one and the same?
Well, apparently there were like the good gods. They were called the Luminal Order. And then there was the bad gods, the kings of Rune, that came and ruined everything. Yeah.
See what you did there.
Clever, clever name.
I can bore you with all the history if you really wanted.
No, I'm alright. I know most of it. Okay, so you've never heard of Pillars, the Eye, a magical device?
Not currently. No, I haven't come across any research about that.
A sort of vessel of the architect, someone under the influence of him that we encountered, sort of had a.
So maybe we want who is the architect?
He's the serial killer that's been killed 4 people around town.
An assassin that
Okay.
uses veil energy to make or push his agenda.
Okay, so there's some kind of serial killer who is using veil energy to.
He summons veil monsters.
He possesses control over others as well.
Yes,
Kills nobles.
and he
Kills
inscribes magical runes onto the people he kills with their bodies.
He's
Okay.
runes.
So that's more of the scary part. Like people dying, smoosh pop,
Yes,
Oh,
But
I
like,
agree with that.
Shmeesh Mop?
Well,
What if I died?
I've been through I've been through enough catastrophes and I've read enough catastrophes that a person I don't know dying here there is not that big of a deal.
How's it? Okay.
But that is a little bit
All
more
life
scary.
is precious.
Read them the riddle.
Sure, but like
Bah, you know,
I don't know them, so it's like but like that's not
Tough out here.
that's not that scary. Like in comparison.
Well, can I? Well,
There's this device.
He said, the architect's man said that he wants to make this world like the Veil. What would that even mean? What's the
The
Veil like?
architect's man.
This random guy that he had under his control. When he died, he
Okay.
spoke in a thing. He said that the architect wants to make the world like the Veil. Like again? I think he said again.
No,
Yeah.
He like starts like flipping open like some like journal entries and stuff like that. He's like looking through like a bunch of like different books and stuff. Let's see. He's like, well, the origin of the veil is kind of like, there's a lot of different texts and stuff that like decipher it, but basically the place in the middle of our world, the
Whole
like kingdom that we call Arfel now, it's a giant crater. It used to be land, right? And some large catastrophic event happened that basically pulled almost the entirety of that chunk of our world into the veil. The biggest like catastrophe since like the gods disappeared from London Falls. Yeah, like the big battle, right? So yeah, that's kind of where it started, was a place there. And from what we can tell, the veil is like, I mean, there's so many texts that describe the veil differently as researchers from this world, from other worlds have come across it, but the main thing is it's a thin barrier that's between our reality and our plane and a mirrored version of it. However, the mirrored version isn't just like a copy and paste of our world. It doesn't actually have a lot of like material mass in that world. It's kind of just like a different, just a plane, right? Like a different mirror.
Can people live there?
Life, according to very few have traveled and come back. Life can exist. Not well. There's not like huge civilizations. It's mostly just home to horrific creatures and stuff.
Can you take us there?
No. I haven't figured out how to travel there. And even if I did, it would be like a very big thing to make sure we can go there and like come back and like not die.
So
Probably take a lot of effort.
the veil is not the other world itself. It's the barrier between ours and that one.
Yeah, and the other world doesn't really have a name currently, so we just also call it the veil. But the veil itself is a very thin barrier between our reality and another reality, right? And what happens is the like basically like there are ley lines that cover our world of mana, right? Like imagine like a grid over the entirety of our world, and it covers everything. And those ley lines shift, they move, as like the world rotates and stuff like that. So the ley lines kind of move around, and they tend to thin in some places. So in a lot of areas where ley lines, they're like a gap between the ley lines shift is when like the barrier between the veil becomes very, very thin, and it becomes easier to interact with it.
So, Arthur, the crater that's there, is there any ley lines over that? Or is that why it...
Well, it kind of
briefly existed?
shifts and moves, but according to like the minute, it's very hard to get in there because of the fog that surrounds it. It's very hard to like actually get through to the other side.
Do people live in Arthur?
Yeah, there are sky. They're like floating islands that are there now because the whole gravity within that has like shifted. At least from the research I've seen, I've never actually been there. But
Those that live in Arthur, would they have more knowledge about the veil, or are they more connected to
I
it?
mean, some might. For years, text. As I said, I've never been there, so I don't quite know. But yeah, so that's where it originated. So there's at least the size of Otterfell that exists within the veil as a material place, and it says, and it's said that that's the dimension that the kings of Rune fled to within the creation years of our world and stuff like that. That is if you believe all the Meiji Empire's texts and religion and stuff, but that is that's what is at least taught here. Yeah, so that's where it started.
Understood.
Any other questions? I mean, what else have you guys uncovered? Because, I mean, I have a lot of information about the veil, but I don't know what you do know.
5
Four
dollars.
bodies,
Oh, yeah.
each with a different rune inscribed on them that seems to be meaningful in some way.
Okay.
And talk of an artifact called an eye, that it combined with 5 pillars, so
Legacy,
one away.
justice, unity, prosperity, and greed.
Yes, and each of the runes matches one of those aspects. And some sort of ritual happened when all 6 of these things are ready to go. I don't know.
What was the last one? I thought you were listed only 4.
Legacy, justice, unity, prosperity, and greed.
Okay. You like sort of like writing down a bunch of notes and stuff like that.
We've also gotten inscriptions saying that when the eye opens, the future is renewed, and as well as that the architect will reset the world back to when the veil was more prominent, or something like that, if I can find it.
I mean, the veil was never super.
The architect
prominent.
remembers the shape of the world before the veil and will make it right. That is what one of our associates named Marsh said before he turned into a freak.
That's actually a lot different than what I was saying.
Not really.
Because then it's like he could be putting
Door?
doors.
Doors!
Doors.
Well, at that point, you could have just said it.
Point, man.
So, my fault.
If we wrote it, maybe we don't say it out loud. What a
Come
concept.
on.
No.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm trying not to interrupt you guys' RP.
You
Congrats.
can't.
I know, you guys
And then you set a billboard in front of me.
make
dude.
a-
You guys are talking. I thought you were already doing so. I'm like, oh.
You're in here too. You're in here too.
So wait, so he wants to make the world the shape it was before the veil?
Hang on, let me check.
Because I thought he wanted.
This is verbatim
the
to
world.
extent, but the architect remembers the shape of the world before the veil and will make it right.
So he's probably from that place, and he wants to put the land back or something. Because that would
Yeah,
make more
he's
sense than-
that's what I'm thinking is that he's
Shit.
from the other world or from
I
the
was
veil.
in- Okay.
And why is he doing stuff here? Why couldn't he do it over there?
Well, because he wants to set this. Maybe he's trapped here. I don't fucking know. But
He also stole a book from the Magister.
oh yeah, that book's name was
The Darkhold.
the
Necronomicon.
Enchiridion.
It's an important
The
book.
Bible. I don't know.
That's like session 1 notes. I don't even.
Okay, that's.
The Death Note.
The book was to be transferred. Yeah, I got like 3 notes.
Some-
for the first-
He creates portals to the veil. Is there a way that maybe if we took you to one of these sites, you'd be able to figure out how to get there?
That's smart.
Of course it's smart, I'm saying it.
That's right.
Damn. Fuck.
Jeez.
Get destroyed. He's like, yeah, I mean, I might be able to if I can check out some of the sites and stuff. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna have answers right away to all your questions and stuff. It'll probably take me some time to research it, but if I can gather as many.
How are you-
notes and
how are you
stuff
with
from
blood? Gore, things of that nature.
I've seen worse.
Okay.
Remember,
What's
he's
worse than blood and gore?
The architect likes to make displays
Armageddon
of
is worse.
people's bodies.
So
Lots of blood and gore is worse than
Yes.
blood and gore. I see.
I saw someone get pencil shredded into a monster's head. So it was
That's cool, bud.
fun.
Anyways,
Not whatever that
yeah.
was.
Now that we're done with that trauma dump, which was like total dork alert, let's
It's not
get
like you
going.
guys knew the war or anything.
No.
Nah, that's pretty good. All right, where are we going?
Go to one of the bodies.
Which one?
most recent one.
The Judge.
Yeah,
I feel like
that
that
makes
one's
sense.
been the most like.
Yeah.
It would have the
most active.
lingering energy. So
And we
we're-
still have to get rid of the body anyways.
we
So.
don't have to get rid of the body.
And we
Or
need
we
to
have to get rid of the sigil. That's the whole
save.
point.
Oh, that's right. That's
We have
right.
to get rid of the rune.
Gotta burn the
See if
body.
there's another guilty person who
True. Or that's the
Good.
justice pillar.
the justice.
Justice for Gotham. Let's head over to the Church of Rafine.
Okay.
Take him over.
Yeah. You guys appear at the church, the chapel of Rafine.
What do you think? Start casting spells and shit or something.
He's like, well, he's like kind of looking around the chapel room. He's like, it looks like a normal chapel besides, the body just kneeling there. That's a little creepy.
I thought you said you were fine.
Yeah.
Well, it's creepy.
I told you he
Yes.
makes displays of the bodies.
Big talk.
The body
Can't walk the walk.
being there and bloody is not a problem. I'm just
Oh, okay.
saying this is a little bit creepy of an ambiance to be
Yeah,
in.
you
scared? You scared?
I was literally about to do the exact
No one's gonna bite
You guys
you.
don't have movies on this world, or even know what that is, but like moving pictures,
What do we have? Stoppies? Like, what are you speaking of?
like imagine a story that you can view with your eyes, like it was a vision.
Like a play?
Yes, like a play, except like way more well produced.
Like your spy spell.
A play you see through a spyglass?
What?
A spy spell?
like something like that, right? And then it's all about
And
just
you've acted in these?
scaring you. No, I've not actually.
Wait, so It's not him.
Wrong, Kevin.
And it's all about scaring you, okay? This is classic horror movie stuff here.
Oh.
No one's gonna bite you.
Very
You're
creepy.
fine.
Well,
I
can't
am in a church
guarantee
with
that.
a zombie. So
Yes.
Yeah.
How old were you when you got grabbed from your home world?
I was 13.
And how old are you now? So you've only been here for 5 years.
Yes.
Have they been a good 5 years?
You enjoy your stay?
No, not really. Actually, like it's quite terrible here.
That's kind of rude. Well,
That's crazy. I literally could not help myself.
what are your thoughts on
So
this
lucky this
body
guy's not an
here?
ultramite.
I mean, he did cast
Meat cubes you.
He
a
is if they
7th
try to
level spell to
bite
get
him.
here.
That's true.
And he's gonna cast another one to go away.
I know. It's just a chat.
Or he's walking on there.
Hopped on his horse. Roach. So what do you think? Do you smell the same energy we smell?
He's like, yeah, there's like some faint residual veil energy. Nothing insane
It's just a lore.
has happened here
A
yet.
lore Larry over here, yeah.
Yeah.
Tough.
Nothing insane.
Does this rune seem like it's active and it's gonna be part of a ritual to you?
Well, we do have a pearl to look at the rune, so.
That's true.
He
It worked really hard to get.
Mm-hmm.
One might
Just
say
to
we
cast
almost
it.
died for it.
True.
Really, really hard.
he's like, well, he like pulls out some extra books. He's cross-referencing things. He's like, it's definitely a sigil of the veil. It's definitely part of like a language. I've yet to fully decipher it. I know something Tegan was working on before he got
This
taken.
Tegan, he was an expert on the veil?
No.
No.
No, it seemed like he was being controlled and was taken over by the book.
You think he's worth a sending spell?
And how old was he?
Yeah, I was about to ask how old would he be?
He was 11. He was 2 years younger than me. I was
Damn.
sort of like his
So what,
bigger
he's
brother.
16 now? Really?
Did you see the architect?
Yeah, we've seen him. Handful of times.
Did he look like a
You said like a
16-year-old?
No, I'm
Shy
saying,
smile. He
I'm
like, had
saying
no features.
that if Tegan was controlled by the veil, he might have insight because we haven't spoken to anyone that's been controlled by the veil yet.
Oh,
So maybe that could give us more insight.
Talked to
And then once we learned that he was a betrayer,
the Magister.
he died. Yeah, but he was,
yeah,
but that was
for, like,
different.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
He was
It
controlled by
was
the
like
veil.
actually.
Yeah, I understand, but he could, this Tegan person could have insight on
No,
how any of that
Do you
works.
think he's here in this world?
We would cast a spell to speak to him.
What do you mean in this world? What are you
so
What are you on?
confused.
You know what happened?
You're like
No offense, but you know what happened? You fell asleep during the lore
Probably.
because you've heard it already, and so you
Probably.
didn't get it all.
I didn't get it all.
So it's all
this stuff
lost.
happened in the same world you existed.
This is important.
Tegan,
Like,
Dimension
Tegan and
C-137.
Kevin
Uh-huh.
came from Earth, but all this stuff happened. I don't have.
You don't have the other one.
The full map is down there.
I get it in Lumen.
Right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, that all
I got the
happened
half
in this world.
Okay.
Yes.
Good shit, Isaac.
Good job.
Over the table, is it worth talking to this guy or no? Or like you can say you can choose not to
Kevin
answer
or
to
to-
Tegan, or is Tegan just a reference that?
That's up to you. You can.
Okay,
See what
Don't you
a
know what he
non-answer
looks
is an
like,
answer.
though?
They're
No,
on the
no,
suspect
we
list.
just need to be familiar with them.
Okay.
But you aren't.
That's what I was gonna say.
What?
You aren't familiar with this guy.
Give him
You
the
just have
bracelets.
his- You just have his name.
Yeah.
But
You're
This
gonna-
guy's familiar with them,
You're
right?
gonna entrust somebody
This
that
guy
we're
is-
not supposed to
is
trust
very
with our
familiar with them.
one and
He's not
only very powerful magic item.
He's been. I've already proved him. He's good.
But I don't trust that proof.
Yeah, I don't trust. I don't
It
trust
could be like
anything.
an alter ego, and he could be like a cool, chill guy, and he's got some shit.
I mean, it's
going on.
Mason's item. Mason, give him the item. What you do, you man.
It's an item I'm not gonna keep. So it's burned after this arc.
Why are you not keeping the item?
It's a very
Pawning
rare.
it off.
Yeah, it's a very rare. Well, it's the Magister's. It came off his own wrist.
No, he's
No,
pawning.
he
it off.
made it. He made it for you.
No. It's a magical device that can be programmed.
Yeah, so
and
you
then
just,
that
like,
programming
access.
gets you access to a specific set of spells.
Yeah, you really think he's gonna
Can
like?
I identify ritually the rune? See if I get anything from that.
You want to identify the runes with like identify? Cool. Yeah, you can spend 10 minutes to do that.
So if I was familiar with like somewhat, so I have to have seen them in order to be familiar with them.
You'd have to know more than like a name to be familiar. You would have had to meet them
To
be
know
able
a story.
them, at
Damn
least
it.
to be familiar. To
mean,
even
I'd like to think
be an
I'm familiar
acquaintance with them
If I like,
Oh, okay.
would be like you've met
Like
one.
I am familiar with.
The only
if I
reason,
watched
the only reason
Stalin,
you guys got
like,
to Kevin was because
Markiplier, could I use it on him, or is that?
It's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah,
'cause he's
but
heard
you
about him
don't.
before
You've
at the
never
school.
seen, heard, or even know Tegan. So
His name is freaking crossed out, voided out of those freaking history books.
Tegan?
He's like top level security.
Yes.
Was he?
I don't know.
he's making stuff up, man. I don't have to tell you anything.
Can I try to send Tegan, right quick, and then if it doesn't work, then we just won't ever try it again.
Use it, but you can try.
I try to send him.
Okay.
If it
Does it happen?
You know,
can't.
It's a good try. It's valid effort.
you literally don't know who you're sending for.
No, I know the name and I know of him and what he looks like to an
You
extent.
don't know.
I don't know who he looks
You
like.
have no clue.
What does he look like?
You have no clue what he looks
What
like.
does he look
You
like?
did, you don't know what he sounds like.
He doesn't even know what he looks like anymore.
Doesn't
It's
matter
been,
what
it's
he-
been 5 years.
Don't make me fact check the spell
Is it
because I've seen
possible to become
motherfuckers.
familiar just
I
by
have sending
being
pulled up.
described.
I got
It's been 5 years. There's no way that even
So the short
Kevin knows what he
message to
looks
a
like
creature-
anymore.
you are familiar with the creature. Here's the message in its mind. Recognizes you as the sender if it knows you and can answer in a.
So how could you ever send to someone that wouldn't know you then?
Because you're supposed to use ending not for that stuff.
So why would it describe the capability of someone not knowing you?
Because you can't respond, I think, if you don't know them, right? Is that what it says?
No, it recognizes you as the sender if it knows you.
Yeah.
So it
So-
just knows that Mason sent it to him. If,
Like I know
You see
my
the point I'm trying to make?
I know my
Know you.
professors, but my
The
professors
main
don't know
thing
me. You know what I
is-
mean?
to a creature
That's true.
with which you are familiar.
Like if
That's
I
how-
like, watch a guy on the street, I could like send to him.
Yeah, and then they wouldn't know who's sending to them because obviously they don't know.
I mean, it's up to the DM's ruling. I have to have seen him in person.
So
Kevin doesn't even know what he looks like anymore.
Familiar by definition,
Mhm.
since that's the
Webster.
only word that we have. Well known from long distance or close association, or in close friendship, intimate.
Yeah,
Wait, did you look up the Webster definition
I
for
looked at
familiar?
the
even though you've
Webster
seen the
definition for
architect, you probably
familiar?
still can't even send it.
Okay.
Because sending
Are we on
to a
Earth?
creature with which
That's
you
what I'm
are
saying.
familiar is the only ruling there.
That means
So
you
I
can't even
would
send it to
say
the
you would
architect
have-
either, though.
I would
You know,
say
you've
you'd
seen
have
him.
to.
That doesn't seem very.
I would say you'd have
You
to.
get the spell for free, man. Good job.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna have it for long. And it's a fifth,
Keep
or
it
it's a
for-
third
keep
level,
it
or
for
fifth
long.
level spell.
The thing is, you would have to have seen or know them. You can't just like send a name.
So can I send to the
You
architect?
could legend lore a name.
Yeah.
Legend lore lets you do that to anything, but
Which
I
one,
cast legend
can't-
lore.
You don't have legend lore. It's a level spell.
which one was good?
You also have to tell me like a session or so ahead of time if you're gonna use legend lore. or
No,
something, so
no, no.
I
I'm
can
just gonna sneak
prep
it into my spells known and just start ripping it off, without you knowing anything. All right, well,
like, it gets back
so-
to these in their days.
say it again.
What?
I'm gonna say it louder.
You can say whatever you want.
Ethan said that's what he said.
Oh,
Boing, boing. No, I'm just kidding.
That one's probably the worst one I've made so far. But
I don't think
Oh
so.
my God.
So I'm not even familiar with the architect. Well, I'm not familiar with this guy
No,
standing.
you went, the architect's been hidden. You don't know what they look like. You don't know their name.
the architect.
It's a moniker though, so
Well,
So if
couldn't
I said,
send-
so I have to know their
Queen of
true
England.
name. Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
have
you
to-
can't just be like I sent.
So you
the
can
arch-
never send to like a demon or a devil.
unless you know its name. Yeah.
Asmodeus.
Well, you don't ever know a demon's true name.
Well, I think true name. And
The architect isn't what this creature would go by, right? So
My name is Ben Fletcher. People try to send to me. Get fucked.
that's a good point.
I mean, you're inhibiting your own spell.
So
but
I-
good
yeah,
job.
but-
I can be immune to sending if I just lie about my God-given name.
Or immune to sending if I change my face.
you aren't familiar with the architect, so yeah, I would say you
I don't
can't
think
send the
it's
architect.
What am I identifying?
Regardless, they also don't have to respond. So
What should we just say?
I don't know why.
Get out of my head! Not the thing no more, man.
Strapped to a chair.
Do I get anything cool for my identify?
From your identify on the sigil. Let me pull up identify and see
Sigil.
what it gives you.
Yes. this is. I mean, while we're waiting for this, I really want to try the Squid Game candies.
Oh, those little things you.
Dude,
The sugar?
but it's sugar with baking soda, and that's how you make like honeycomb. And I had honeycomb like a week ago, and it was really good.
Like real honeycomb? Like
Well, like honeycomb. That's what the candy's
candy
called.
honeycomb?
Or it's also called like seafoam.
What's happening, man?
I've never heard of
I
that.
don't know.
He's looking shit up. I'm just filling the
You
void
must touch
because
the
there's no
casting
music.
of a spell.
and
If it is a
Just walk
magic
in there.
item or another matching viewed object, you learn the properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, chance uses. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If
Time
the
to ban
item was created by a
Identify.
spell, you
Wow.
learn which spell
You
created
can
it.
just keep it vague. Like
If you
Kinda.
could touch
I
it,
tried
doesn't
that.
have to say.
I tried that.
casting, You learn what spells.
I just got hard peanut vibes though.
So sorry, don't go on. I'm also
Insane.
You missed the whole thing about your spell. You gotta cast it again. Are we good?
With the pipes fall. Do you mind?
Give me the helmet.
Give me the helmet. Please give me the helmet. Give me the helmet right now.
Oh, God.
Do I need to move right or left?
No, you're good. I fixed
Okay,
it. I don't want to say identifies useless because it's not exactly useless.
Yeah. Goodbye.
But,
guys.
like,
Item.
I feel like the you learn the ongoing spell clause is gonna be helpful. Maybe.
well, so what do you
Section 4,
identify?
Article 3.
This is why you ban it.
So this is
Keep it
your
easy.
ruling. Do whatever you want.
Yeah, I got
I
you.
wish someone would have backed me up once.
So, what you learn is.
This is bad. It's a long time ago, all right?
Okay.
It's not
What you
over.
learn. What you learned is this is not. It's a spell, but it's not like a written or known spell.
It's a homebrew whack. Like he like
It's
cooked
more
up some shit.
yeah, it's more of like a power. That's not like a known spell that exists that would like identify spell goes off and it's like I don't know this spell, right? So it's not like it's not a spell that happens.
Spell identifies. But you know
It's
that's
not.
fine.
It's
That's
not
fine.
a spell.
Listen.
Do I get any
It's
little
doing it.
tidbits of insight?
The properties. Yeah, you learn the properties of what the rune does.
Oh, shit.
The properties.
The meat.
The properties are that it specifically is tying the soul. It's tethering a soul, basically.
Okay.
So this person was killed, and instead of the soul theoretically going off into the veil, and just being
That's where they go.
yes.
Okay.
Yes, you learned this. You learned this now with the
Oh
identify
shit.
spell.
Okay.
You identify.
So the it basically keeps a soul. The rune is to keep a specific soul tethered, just in general. It basically marks the body's soul.
Okay.
So it's like it's a sigil that's imprinting upon the soul, so that if someone could
the spirit
theoretically,
can't leave.
so theoretically, you would, according to the spell, how you use it is if you were trying to say find the soul again later,
To use it.
It's a
to potentially use it, it would be marked, right? So you could go try to find the soul later.
There's a pointer to the
It seems
value in
seems the magical effects are gone off of it, like it's done its job, and so now it's just kind of like a gory mark in Vera's chest.
Destroying
but,
the body wouldn't get rid of the effects.
yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything ongoing that is tying it.
A preservation
But
spell.
the tethering, it's not like the soul's been used and the tethering's gone. Like the tethering's still there, but the
it's not
rune
the-
doesn't matter anymore.
It's not like the soul is tethered to the body. It's more like
Just tethered to this realm.
upon killing, it's like the soul was stamped with like this is Veramarn. Instead, it's
so
it's
then
the
it still goes to the veil and he can get it out.
Like how if you drink the wine, that section of your soul gets stamped with the Cthulhu monster.
Her soul got branded
More or
in a
less.
sense.
yeah.
Getting
It got
different
branded
from
with
other
Yeah.
souls.
the sigil,
Yeah.
right? So that you could track it down later. effectively.
And
that's all you get from identifying.
And we gotta go
wait, you did say that this
Why?
would usually go to the Veil, and it didn't, though.
to where the souls are.
No,
We don't
you
know.
think all souls go to the Veil.
But this one's just stamped.
Kevin James can do it, but this one is like stamped so you can mark it later. So you can track it.
Got it.
Could you use identify? Use your little pearl orb thing.
On you?
Nope.
Stupid
not on
little
me.
pearl.
Don't do that. Could you use your little pearl and try to reverse engineer how he's teleporting back and forth between the Veil? And
You have to touch an
There's
object.
no
so
way.
no.
It's based off of physical items.
Yeah.
tough.
It's not. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Unfortunate.
Dovin, I try that right now.
You have to touch a
The
physical object.
camera's overheating.
Touch the floor.
No
You
way.
gotta open the doors and open the windows.
We gotta open up the window. That's a first player move.
Can we do like an ice pack?
Can you get one of those mini ACs?
I don't know why this one never has any issues. This is the bad camera. That's the good camera.
Know. I feel like there's just a hotter part of the room for it or something.
Probably.
I mean, the vents.
Or
are
it's like
AC's off though.
its hub is like more power or something.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Sorry, guys. A little bit of technical difficulties. That's our bad. I think we're punched out. Can you punch us in? Sorry, Guilders.
Do you want the door closed and just keep the window open?
Gilders. Understood.
No, it's
We'll be okay.
overheat again.
You can try music though now. It should be fine.
The music's been going, so I don't know what.
Every time I look at David, I just see in the
You
background
gotta
the
pause it,
picture of
play it again, it should
Shakespeare.
Well, the music on
Kind of gets me every time.
Yeah, but it's not going through the speakers. You gotta try again.
What's Layla O'Sheen thinking right now? Or Layla
It's
O'Sheen?
You trying to? What's up with you trying to read people's minds, huh?
What?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So that's my alignment.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a
I
crazy
thought it was
guy.
like an item shoot.
No.
He's a
it's
crazy
my
guy.
alignment,
Don't really act like it.
yeah. Well, you know.
What do you mean?
I take some liberties here.
He's tried to rob people.
I've not tried to rob anyone.
Yeah, but like Robin Hood robs people, that's a neutral thing.
See?
Yeah, but you're not robbing people for good. You're robbing people for
Yeah,
bad.
but we're poor and they're rich, so
Yeah.
we are the poor.
In our
The
quest,
shopkeeper was.
our quest is noble in nature, so it
We have,
justifies.
like a legendary item, and that's also true. That's two good reasons.
Do for us.
No.
The ends
Still,
justify.
whatever we want.
The ends justify the means, because the
Anyways.
world will end without us.
Yeah, but that is chaotic evil.
Anyways, Kevin's like, well, we can go check out other body sites, but generally I'll probably need to do some research here. Is there any other information you can give me to help with this?
Is there like a veil monster that's like a giant tentacle creature?
I'll hand him one of the stones that was used to animate the creature.
He's like,
Oh, there you go.
okay. I've never actually seen one of these in person, but
35 gold.
I don't want it.
I'm just kidding.
We pay
Bye.
him money.
He's like, well, I mean, if you did want to try it out, I'll take it for 35 gold off you.
Oh, okay.
We've got more than that.
Yep.
He's like, all right, I'll take that for my studies. Here you go. He's like,
Oh yeah.
so these crystals, from everything I've read, now, this is something that is,
Oh, come on.
I've never come across this in all of my time. I've never seen these before. I've just read about them in a few very vague journal entries. It so far doesn't have a name. It's a crystal, a veil crystal, whatever you want to call it. Basically, I mean, how did you obtain this?
The architect appeared, he tossed those out, creatures came out of, or no, yes, creatures formed around them. When the creatures died, the
Gotcha.
crystal remained.
Yeah. That seems about right. These are supposed to be monster cores, and in a few very vague texts that I found, that they are also, they're basically the souls of any living creature. Like, when you die, your soul moves on to the afterlife, it goes to the veil, and it kind of forms into one of these crystals, which then form into monsters.
Did you just sell a soul for $35?
It's the soul of a monster from a different world. It's not even humanoid.
Is that
I
true?
mean, who's to say what
Yeah.
whose soul it is? But
What if like you make a monster by trapping a human soul in that thing?
Yeah, but the
Again,
the human's gone.
Did you just sell a soul
That's
for
true.
$35?
Okay, first and foremost,
You're a
you
man.
all saw that. I sold it to him, then he told me that it was a human soul.
And it was a smart choice.
Yes. Either way, I still would have done it. So. Speaking of which, do you want more of those?
If
What-
you die, do you think you're gonna go to the Veil, or do you think you're gonna go to some other place?
I think we all get stuck in the veil, unfortunately.
Damn it.
I think that's just what happens.
Shit.
That means we can definitely find my friend there.
That's a good point.
We will be reunited eventually.
Can you double check and make sure that one's not my friend?
Again, this is the first time I've had it, and I've only read very few texts on this.
Okay.
This is a shiny crystal. I can't
Okay.
see.
I cast
don't-
Identify.
Oh, yeah. Bang.
Another 10-minute ritual cast.
Yeah.
We all just sit here and wait as you touch it.
As he goes, I'm a man. With this little pearl floating around him.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be pretty much exactly what Kevin described. It's a crystal that seems to have formed out of a human soul, and
Bang.
A human soul?
Bang.
You gotta make a new character sheet.
It could be your friend.
it seems like it's formed out of human soul. You can't read what the soul was or anything.
Does he look fat?
Does the how to use clause apply here?
There's no, because there's not really any way to. It's just a crystal in your hands currently.
Okay, so the activation method isn't.
So it's like a component used.
More or less, yeah.
Not a magic item itself. Well, I don't think. Do we have anything else for him? Let's research the eye. Research. Oh, that does.
Yeah, I mean, if you have any more information, I mean, there's one. Like, so we're hunting a serial killer, right?
Yes.
Who's been doing stuff with the veil, right?
Yes.
If the serial killer is as powerful and can summon monsters, why doesn't he? I guess is more or less my question.
There's been a lot of
I mean, I think he has.
unplugged holes that we have
His motive isn't just like kill a bunch of people. His motive is like
to activate
to
the eye.
do the ritual and activate the eye.
That
Right, but
some
I
killings
mean,
are
I don't
more-
know. I'm just guessing. Like, if you have all this power, why don't you like just use it to like just achieve your goal? And unless I don't know, I feel like I don't have all the pieces currently, but
I feel like we don't do that.
Yeah. Are we giving him all the pieces? I feel like that's what Dobin's trying to tell us. He's able to plane shift into the veil. He creates monsters. He controls people, sometimes even without them knowing. Most of his killings are thought out, however, 2 of them seemed less so. He does need information, or he needed information from one of his victims at least. And that's all we know.
okay. I'll have to ponder it and look
Can
into
I see
stuff,
the
but-
bracelet?
We've got to be missing something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I try to send
Are you
to the
gonna
Magister?
attune to it for however long it.
People are just passing it around.
Yeah,
No,
I do
no,
have to be a wizard.
you attune
A wizard
to
or
it
sorcerer to attune to
You
it.
have to be a wizard or
Is there a
sorcerer.
sorcerer or a fighter?
Or a fighter, yeah, fighter works. Or a zombie.
Do you want? You can attune to it.
If I can't cast with it, then what's the point?
He wants to cast sending.
No.
Well, also someone else could just cast sending to the Magister if that's
True,
okay.
cast the Magister.
Oh yeah.
I'll cast sending.
He's not on this plane of existence. There's no way.
Does it go through? Does it connect?
Well,
Operator.
you just send
Bob
it,
had a baby. Eats a boy.
You speak your 20
No,
words.
but there is rules for different planes.
There's a
You send a short
What-
message of 25
What are you
words or
smiling
less
at?
to a creature
What the fuck are you
with which
smiling
you're
at?
familiar. The creature hears the message in his mind.
Oh, even to other planes of existence.
Mm-hmm.
And then we want
Oh, there's a 5% chance the message doesn't arrive. I think you roll that, and it's a D100.
I do.
5 or lower.
I do.
I'll go
But you you gotta
speak.
you have to say your message. It's like a bring all we're connected now.
You know what you're gonna say?
Magister.
Dear Lord in heaven.
Why would you waste the first word saying his name?
Dear our great and
Come on, man.
illustrious Magister,
Do caveman.
this Fletcher.
Nope. He doesn't need to know that. He recognizes you. He knows it's you. Come on, man. Fuck! You've wasted 3 words so far. Congrats.
From Fletcher.
Please respond at the nearest convenience.
Well, fucking help me out here, team.
Ask him where you are.
Where are you? Okay.
Where you at?
Magister Ren Fletcher.
You have to cast it again.
Are you in? Where are you?
You gotta recast this spell. He's an idiot. Okay, sorry.
Dead end. Help. Anything helps.
Putty quiz.
I just want to know if he's in this dimension or not.
If you are being controlled by the architect, do not respond.
What?
Or let us know.
Architect control. Let us know.
This is so dumb.
Please and thank you. Later. Smiley face, smiley face.
This is why I wanted to do it.
It's actually 2 things per.
Now you know why I wanted to do this?
It's a fair point.
Come on, man.
Wait, what'd you say? What you would do?
I said this is what I wanted to do.
What are you talking about?
You know what? It's about point.
Oh my
This is why you wanted to do what? Are you saying you would have done it better than me?
Wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yo,
Do I get a response?
Kevin, show me how to cast with this.
You get nothing back.
Oh my gosh.
If you want to take level wizard, you can get it.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, I gotta level up to level 5?
No, you just gotta change one of your levels. You change it.
Can I level up to level
I'm
5?
not dropping sharpshooter for it. You can send a better message. I believe in you.
That was good. What else did we need to put in there?
Respond at all.
Yeah.
You didn't say you can respond to this message.
Oh, fuck!
That's what I'm talking about. Amateur. How many times have you cast this spell?
69,000 times.
You just sitting
How
there
well do
going,
you know this spell?
I wish I could respond to this.
69 minutes.
How many times have you looked at the spell today?
I've cast it probably too many times, honestly.
Yeah, because this is like
This is my third.
Well,
Yeah,
any
third
any
one.
luck, Ren?
No.
today.
Damn it.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you sent 2 today.
It's got a lot of. It has a lot of charges.
It has like
It has
it has 11
It's a
charges, and I
lot
think
of
each
charges.
sending is like 3. Or something. I could double check,
Pull it
but
up,
Yeah, and then it recharges what 1d4 per day.
yeah, 1d4 plus something per day.
Yeah.
yeah.
So you pretty much at least get 1 a day. If not more.
He's like, well, I guess I'll just try to do as much research as I can. I don't know if you guys want to split. If you want to hang out with me as a research stuff.
Nah, we don't want to hang out with you.
Wow.
That's hurtful, but alright.
Well, we have other pressing
I
things to
know,
do.
I understand.
I didn't
sit
say
here.
that.
Just hurts
I mean,
to hear it.
We
I
cannot
kind of
sit.
want to hang out.
Just
We can't
hurts
sit
to
here
hear
and highlight books with you like it's your job.
I know, I understand. It hurts to hear it. That's all.
No, I didn't mean like okay.
Well,
you know,
just,
fuck it.
just the way you said it, it was so.
I didn't say that part, so we're cool. I mean, you saw that sending, you know.
Yeah, it was one of the worst constructed sendings I've ever seen in my life.
It was one of the best sendings you've seen in your life. Let's go.
Let's.
I don't think. Good one.
I need to see this guy and the architect in the same room. That's what I need to see.
I don't think it's him.
Can we make that happen?
Okay,
Maybe.
who's
But
next on the
we need to go on the offensive.
Who's next on the list of killings?
I think it's
It's Legacy next.
Legacy, I believe, because Prosperity was the first guy, Greed was Harnett, Unity was the chick, Justice was the judge.
And Legacy. is
Can
the-
I think back to my time in the festival and think who could closely outside of the Magister fit that same description?
What was this your check?
Yeah. Any princes?
19.
19.
I don't know. Can a DM say that?
Does the Magister have like a crazy legacy? Like, is he? known
He's
for-
very old. He's like at least
He
1,000
hasn't left the
years
legacy
old.
yet.
Yeah, I think he's the first generation. Like he's not like from a long line of
Yeah.
Is
people.
there anyone?
so-
Are there any big ass figures in the city?
Do I remember Jorgen?
They're like,
Has he left a legacy?
No, he's the first
Okay, good,
generation
good.
spoon maker.
Jorgen is safe.
is there like a founder of the city or something?
It would,
Ymir.
it would be the Magister Valus, because it's called Valoria. So that kind of.
Is
And
there
somehow
any-
that's not his legacy. This is what
It's a whole ass city. That's like,
Well,
what a chick.
it will be his legacy, but he's not like moved on.
Well, is Valus
Like,
alive?
So
Is that the
Moved
Magister
on.
Supreme?
Is
moved
his
on.
name,
So we need
yes.
someone that's made a legacy and then moved on from it. That's
Or
what
someone
you-
that's
That's what a legacy is. Without telling you anyone that would
So, like, the
mislead
descendant
you, I'll
of a
just
legacy.
say that
Maybe.
you don't think of
Okay.
anyone.
no nobles, no like.
no loser princes. That
Yeah,
like,
that's what I was asking.
No.
Dad
No
is-
one who knows what a barrel of hay is.
No, I'm pretty sure
Throwback.
a 19 is not high enough to.
Wait,
for
actually,
you
what's
to
the date?
have
The 20th, 30th, 31st?
Without like
It's
misleading.
fuck Mason Day.
I could give you people if you want, but I feel like you're just all be too misleading. Away from.
So it's not the legacy pillar.
Anyone we know besides the man.
Again, you're free to make a history check, but
Can I make a history check?
I'll do that.
you can't.
Do I get advantage because
No.
That's not a roll.
I'm a
what you get.
noble?
Do I get advantage because of the veil?
No.
That's a 6 or 13.
You can't think of anyone. You don't think it's someone you know. There's no one you know matches that description.
Can I make one?
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Ram, you're
A big brain.
I don't know shit about your shit, so I can
Well, I mean, I
No one in any nobility areas around the city.
Damn it.
Really, that you know of,
No
pop out as like
trove
having a
keepers, nothing like
legacy.
that.
you've not met another trope.
Yeah, I know.
Kino has a legacy of being a hero.
Legacy of
Oh, am I
dating
dating?
freaks.
What?
Let's carry on.
It's a joke about the biting
about the leg.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've seen people with tattoos of like bite marks on their leg.
That's weird.
You know, it's like inner thigh type shit.
it's a scar.
Oh.
Still hasn't healed.
Is it a scar or is it just like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I guess it's just a
Like a
flesh wound.
chop.
The flesh. Yeah.
Just a flesh wound.
Okay, well, if you need anything,
Maybe me. I mean, maybe you guys be my personal guard. Make sure I don't.
maybe you are the legacy. I don't think it's me, right? Or anyone in this group. Or Kino.
You don't think it's anyone you know currently?
Damn it.
You don't know me.
Who is it?
Oh yeah, let me tell you.
Who's it not?
Yeah.
Who's it not? Yeah.
List
not gonna
every
figure
person
that
that's not.
I'm gonna look up my bracelet magic
Is it
item
a
real quick.
boy or girl?
Boy, girl, pretty.
Don't know.
Above 5'5".
Legacy.
Maybe we were on the wrong person. Maybe we're on the wrong person.
Leg.
Leg,
And we're
ass.
starting to get there.
E.
Let me think about this for a second.
You can see my leg, but
And your
the ladder you
And
cannot see.
What?
oh,
The ladder or the chute?
the fate of the world depends on it, Kino.
Oh my god.
Well then, what do we do now since we don't know?
I have no idea. This was my one lead that I worked to get.
Want to go talk to Lucian?
I think so. I think that's the only one. The only open-ended thing we have.
You think that the Black Silk Court found anything out while we were gone?
Yeah, we could go back to the Black Silk Court.
You do also have a favor from them.
From them, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We could ask for the favor, and while we're there, we could also be like, hey, you guys are hunting for the same guy. We're hunting for the same guy. Let's peep this out.
Yeah, you could.
I don't think you can be on the same team as Silas.
Silas Briarwood?
Well, the guy who's a bit of a crazy man.
Just Silas.
My bad. Wait, who's Silas? I forgot.
Oh, you remember him very fast. You saw him again.
Okay. Oh, it's each charge at dawn. It's nighttime, right?
Yeah. He met you guys
Allow
in the
us.
evening, so.
Allow us to rest. Tomorrow we see the Black Silk Court and Lucian Bane.
Alright.
In that order, I think.
So we sleep
Yes. I'll get a room.
comfortably.
We do.
It is comfortably, yes.
Hooray!
Hooray, hooray.
My sheet does say -2 on it, though, but just keep that in mind.
See, I don't know
The
why
entire time I was
crossed it
staring
out,
at that when David was like, "No, it's a -1." I get all my spell slots back.
Well, that's
get all
at
my shit.
-3. Yay.
Slowly making it down. What to do?
Oh wait, at the start of the dawn,
I will give you
Isaac heads up.
Isaac!
you a token for identifying the sigil
Oh, good job.
Thanks.
and the renown.
3, 4. I get 5 charges back in my bracelets.
Oh, very good.
Cool.
I'll gather up the team.
Awaken.
Pour everyone some tea.
Is it good?
This one
like
isn't.
last
This
time.
one isn't from my asshole.
I don't know that.
Well, like I just pulled that out of my ass last time. This one is from like the fucking place.
Tastes the same to me.
So you can't taste, and you have to eat stuff that's only dead.
Raw.
Raw.
That's just what he.
It could be alive.
Oh.
He's driven.
Do you have any cravings for?
We talked about this already.
Yeah. Well, can we talk about it again?
Dark meat, light meat. What's your favorite?
I can't
Fish?
taste either one, so they're both the same. Okay,
they're
it's
different
a
textures.
texture thing. No, they're the same
Red meat?
texture.
Oh, okay.
Red meat probably one of the better ones, but you know, I ain't made of money, so
Yeah.
chicken it is. Tentacles,
Chicken's good.
Chicken. Yeah. Chicken.
chicken tentacles, rabbits. You know,
People love her.
Layla, what do you think of all this?
Okay, so Kid made a good note as to I'm tired, so I'm not gonna do my character accent. I don't care. He made a good note saying, why isn't the architect using his power, sending monsters, all that stuff? He only sent monsters after us when we were basically like attacking him to an extent, tracking him down. He sent them almost as if it was like a distraction or a form of self-defense.
wasn't it to kill the judge though?
Well, it
No,
could
not
have been, but
directly.
we were
They just
there.
like mess with like all the.
Because if he
civilians.
was gonna kill the judge, and if he was killing all these people and just killing people in general, why wouldn't he send monsters after people all the time?
Then why would he attack a populated area too?
Exactly.
He's never done that before.
Exactly. And then second of all, he said that he's going to put the world back to the way it was before the veil. So that would get rid of the veil magic, right? Why would he want to get rid of veil magic if he's using it?
Maybe the architect's being
Maybe
controlled.
he doesn't want to use it, and he's only using it for now because he has to. So what would be so important that he's going against like a moral code or something like that to use this kind of magic? Why does he specifically want to get back to the way the world was before veil magic?
Maybe
Girlfriend broke up with him.
it's a spirit from the veil that wants to get back to Earth, so he's possessing a random guy and controlling him to be.
But if he
the-
gets rid of the veil, won't that kill him?
maybe
Not if he can find
trying
a
to
new, not if he
bring
can find a new
the
host
veil
body.
to
though.
here.
bring the veil to here,
Okay,
and
so
then
then-
he'd come with it.
Okay, well then if...
What if it's your friend?
No, it's not his friend.
It better not be my
What
friend.
if it's your mom?
Well, but see, that still doesn't make any sense. Because he's fine right now. He's not going anywhere right now with the veil magic. Because it's still... Because the veil's intact, so he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, but
So...
yeah.
And he needed something from Hanette. Because he spoke to him. Yes. And also, yeah, the attack on the Hall of Records was very out of character for him. Perhaps, well, we could
Especially
actually...
because he showed up in person, too.
Yeah, he showed up there, popped the shit, and then ran out.
Exactly, and then didn't do anything. Because if he wanted to kill the judge that night, he would do it himself, not just send, you know, monsters to kill her.
Sure.
That doesn't track with any of the other
And the
killings.
monsters didn't target the judge.
Exactly.
So.
So I think he's using veil magic because he has to, but he doesn't want to. So we
He
need
did-
to figure out what has the veil, like the veil being created, what kind of catastrophe or something like that did it cause? Like why would he have a motive to destroy it, in a sense? We need to figure out what that is, and then I think that way we can end up tracking down the person. And it's not Lucian, by the way.
How do you know sounds?
He was in the same room at the same time as the architect.
Did we?
So unless he's powerful enough to create another person,
That's true.
it's not him.
Or the architect.
But he could also be
exert
working.
control. What are you writing over there?
I'm just drawing.
This entire time I was like,
Figure this out. Oh my god, just like, look.
He could also be working
Just
with
like, I'm
the
just-
Yeah.
I'm not here.
Devious.
I'm just-
He could have possessed someone else.
yeah.
Okay, but if he
Man,
was working
been
with the
standing there
architect, then why would he make a way for everybody to escape, including the architect's next victim? That just made the architect's job
also-
harder.
That's true. That's true.
so that we would believe that he was safe.
True.
That's
He
like
hasn't.
just too
Okay,
much
but see, if he was
ass
gonna
back
do
and
that,
forth.
then
There's
he
no
would
way.
be with us almost every single step of this way, doing stuff to convince us it's not him.
Or maybe-
He's been literally nowhere.
Maybe our best weapon against
So it's not
Lucian,
him.
if he is bad, is that he's like, oh, these guys aren't the guys. Because he's the only one, other than the Magister, that would have the authority to know who the initial investigators were. And he just seems to be fine with us investigating. And that's what the Magister told us was our greatest weapon, was not to trust anyone, because everyone, you know.
It's true. And if, yeah, but no, it's not Lucian. It's obvious it's not, because even if it was, and we're like
It is
hot on,
Kevin. You caught on.
Yeah, you
Definitely
can't- You can't trick me, though. You can't trick me.
For sure, Kevin.
For sure,
Who's
Kevin.
Kevin? The fuck is Kevin?
James.
Poor 18-year-old.
Yeah.
It's like his most famous bit.
Is what?
I don't know. Continue.
Is being the architect.
I don't trust
So I
Lucian.
think the architect is someone that we have not met yet.
Yes,
and
I
we're too
also think
hung
so.
up on the fact that, like, ooh, it's somebody we already know. It's not. We need to find a new person.
Stuff staring at me like
We need to find somebody
Is it
else who
Lucian?
would have. No, it's not.
maybe.
It's-
Yeah, no.
but
So
Lucian
not.
might be controlled by the architect.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't
How
like
would
it.
he be controlled? Okay.
How would the Magister be controlled?
Do you
That's a
guys
level
not?
20 wizard.
Do you guys not think?
I'm just saying it's
that-
not
Okay,
a
so then if
possibility.
Lucian was
What if the
controlled by the
Magister
architect, don't
is
you think
evil
he would have
and
tried to
that
intervene
device
with
is
us
actually a
multiple
bomb?
times by now?
And you're gonna
He
blow up.
planted a bomb on us.
You put in a tracker device,
You know that bracelet I gave you?
blows your arm off. Welcome to
Lucian
the
is probably
And
not.
don't you think that if he was being controlled by the architect, the Magister would have told us that?
He did tell
He
us
did-
not to
he
trust
told us
anyone,
not to trust anyone.
including
Obviously.
himself. Anyone in this room, including myself, and then he teleported away.
Obviously, that's just like basic knowledge though when you're gonna deal with this kind of stuff. You don't trust people.
Yeah, but he could have been like, but my apprentice, my right hand man, he's safe. He's safe. I know that for sure.
Okay, but if Lucian was being controlled by the architect, don't you think by now he would have outed us as not being the real detectives and gotten us banished or something like that, or sent
Like he
away
wants
so we
us a
don't
lot.
get
Like
accused?
Yeah.
he didn't kill us. He or he didn't want to kill us.
Okay, so follow
So
that
he,
train
like,
of thought. Why
wa-
would he need
Oh,
us
that's
around if it was?
Stop
his
looking
fault?
over Dolan.
He wants us.
Okay,
we need to vet him at
fine.
least in
fine.
person.
Let's say that it is him and he's part of he's not the architect, but he's working with the architect. Why would he need us around?
Because we're not the proper investigators, and he wants to keep lesser people investigating this.
Okay.
Because why didn't the
But
initial
we're figuring
investigators?
stuff out.
Yeah,
But
but
he didn't
we
ex-
haven't
he
let him know that.
Yeah.
He has no idea what
Not
we're
yet, at
figuring
least,
out.
unless he already knows.
Because that's what the
Been
Magister
to
said.
all of the crime scenes. So we're
He also
obviously
hasn't
gonna
sent
find
them away
information.
either.
I don't trust him. I don't think he's the architect, but I
I
don't think
don't think he's working with the architect.
he might be controlled from the architect, because the architect's minions
He gets a
still
lot
have
of
the
value. He gets a
capacity.
lot of value out of the Magister not being in the city.
It's true, but
He's the
there
person
hasn't
making the
been any
most.
sign-
He can
He can do
make moves
stuff.
now.
Yeah.
And has he made moves?
I mean, and that's just a classic.
We don't know. Yeah.
As far as we're aware, no. But he keeps saying, "I'm so busy,"
It's
and
the
then
lamb.
can
The
only be around
lamb
in the middle of the night
Shoots the lion.
in the
Like,
bar.
Okay, but one time.
Zootopia.
We've only asked that one time.
Every night he's been extremely busy.
No.
He's been extremely
no,
busy the
that.
entire day up until the night at the bar where we can find him drinking himself to sleep. Otherwise, the rest of the day he's completely unavailable. Like right now, he's at the bar, and otherwise he's not at the bar. He's somewhere
Doing
else.
deals and
He's doing something,
yeah.
and it's not really helping us in an
Yeah.
investigation.
I think Lucian could potentially be a target.
But
I think
Lucian.
you guys are too hung up on this.
Yeah, but if we just take
What
care
would
of
Lucian
him,
want the veil to be in the world for?
And
He probably
also,
doesn't
is
know
he
about
old
that
enough to
part.
Remember?
he
what it was
he
like?
I think he's working for him.
he doesn't
Yeah,
know about
yeah.
that part. Somebody showed up to his house and said, "Hey, if we take away your boss and you become the new one, would you like that?" And he said, "Yes." That's it.
That's some
He doesn't have
Game
to
of
know.
Thrones shit,
He doesn't know anything else.
Yes.
Actually, yeah, that's kind of true.
It's not like he's asking for anything else either. He's not like, "Oh, how's the investigation going?" Like we're just giving it to him if he asks.
Yeah, he
he's not.
hasn't-
He's never asked for any information.
That sending
from
stone
us.
works both ways. Did we give him a sending stone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's never asked
He's
for
never
any
checked
information
in.
ever.
He's never double checked to see.
Even with his most
think
recent
that's a good
body,
theory.
he hasn't said anything.
He doesn't really seem to give a.
He doesn't give
That's
a
what I mean. He
fuck.
does not care.
Doesn't care. He just drinks all. Maybe he's drinking himself because he
And
has
the
so
thing
much
is,
guilt.
he
Maybe
doesn't
he just
even
opens
have-
the gate for the army to go in.
He doesn't even
That's-
have a
that's
proper
crazy.
guard either. Like, is that not weird?
I think all the nobles in this fucking place have an issue with
Way
having
too
guards.
much. Like, way too little security.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
they get
he
security
specifically doesn't. He's like, isn't he with the captain of the guards? Like,
He's
at
like-
least that
He's
level.
the head of police or something.
Yeah, he doesn't freaking care. He doesn't need guards when everybody else is being targeted.
In a world where you can
Every other high
fucking,
IP target.
tell someone that's telling you a pearl to go fuck themselves, and they go, "Oh yeah," and their shirt rips off. I think
Maybe
you
that's
need
the guy
more
who has a
guards.
legacy.
Maybe.
Are we honest with you, Devin?
Don't looking at Dovin.
I think we are cooking with oil a little bit. I've heard
I think
some
we
good
need to go
theories.
take care of Lucian.
Let's go to the Blackstone Court
Let's
first.
Okay, we don't know anything for sure. We should just talk to him.
Talk to him, and I think someone does a little mind wipe.
It doesn't hurt to
little mind investigation.
take him out of the equation for a little bit, especially if
We
he's
just need to vet him.
Especially if he is a
we're gonna
target.
Take him out. It's not because he's working with the architect. Because okay, let's think about this in a different way. Okay, we need to find somebody who would be like legacy. Okay, that's our next thing that we need to figure out.
Is
before
that our
it
next
happens,
one though?
Okay,
Did
Is
we-
legacy.
Did we knock out everybody else?
Yes. Everybody else has been knocked out.
Okay.
It is legacy now that we're on. Okay, and we need to stop that. So the Magister's gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Magister was obviously somebody of great importance.
I see
If
where
Luc-
you're going
Yeah.
with this.
If Lucian,
He can't live up to the legacy of the Magister.
and so far,
Oh!
everyone else has been a failure at their specific thing. Justice, what's the judge?
And he's
Very
just drinking
not
all
a
day.
good judge. Greed, the farmer guy, right?
He's drinking all day, right? Right?
Yeah, all day.
Dude,
No,
with a
he's
little monkey
drinking.
in my
He's drinking
brain.
all night. He's
doing
doing
backflips.
stuff. He's doing stuff during the day.
Keep going. Don't stop. Let her cook. Let her cook.
Okay, so each person, justice, greed, prosperity, unity, they have all failed at what they were supposed to do. And they died.
Which means that we're all gonna
Lucian.
die because we're failing
No.
at being detectives.
It's not a legacy.
Lucian cannot live up to the legacy of the Magister, and he's been put in the Magister's role now that he's gone.
I think we have to vet Lucian, just to make sure he's not working for the architect, but also to protect him.
Either way, if we
He would make
take
the most
care
sense
of him,
for the
then
next
he's
target.
no longer a target and he's no longer
That
a
is
threat.
true. But Dovin did say you don't think it's anyone you know, but he could just be lying to our faces.
Yeah, maybe I didn't think of that.
Well, but that was just
Wait.
say like, what?
Can I roll a D20 and you give me answers
for
to the
somebody
plot?
who would have already left a legacy,
Yeah.
That's true.
not
That is
somebody
true.
who's trying to leave a
Yes,
legacy.
my
is
constructed
true.
plot that I spent like a month writing. I'm gonna.
Either way, if we take care
Roll
of him, then we take care of a threat and a potential target.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I think we should go
Regardless of
capture
which
him
one
right
he is.
Mm-hmm.
Let's ride and go see Lucian off my horse Roach.
Are we just gonna jump him? Is that the plan?
Oh, we're gonna go speak to him. Get him on the horn.
I cast sending and I say,
No, we just go to the
Sending
bar. That's
stone.
where he is.
Yeah. He's always there.
hey,
You guys
buddy.
rested. It's the morning.
Yeah, it's money.
Oh, well, now he's gonna be at work.
He also
getting
You
busy.
goes to the bar above your inn where you sleep.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, he's.
Oh! Wait, hang on.
It's that every time we
While we're
talk to him,
talking
he's
about
been
this
at
and
the separate
eating,
spot.
eating
It's the
shit.
next day.
It's the next day.
Is he
man.
around?
No,
No,
it's the
he's
next
gone.
What if he fucking fell asleep with it?
No,
the bar?
he's-
He goes to the VIP lounge. He's told you this.
So what's it, like
Yeah.
8 a.m. or something?
Yeah, it's the morning.
Lucian, can we hang out today?
No, we haven't talked since the Magister went missing. I promise, Wamus,
We only have one sending stone, man. We only have one.
I've got plenty of
Don't
words.
ruin this message, please.
Dude.
I
Can
think you guys
we-
talked to him after the Magister went missing.
We talked to him one time.
Yeah, one time.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, like
hey,
right after.
hi, bye, type shit.
Yeah, it was more of a
Yeah.
hi bye.
It was a
It
lot.
was, hey, do you hear about this murder? And he's like, yeah, and then that was it.
Alright, I say, Mr. Lucian, can we meet today and discuss the investigation? Let me know when and where. Love you, bye. Copy over. Out.
What?
You didn't put
You
your
didn't tell him you
correspondence
can
message?
It's a
It's
sending stone, though. It's a sending stone.
This guy.
He's not using the spell. It's a sending
His
stone.
own end of the
guy.
phone.
He has a sending stone. He's not casting sending.
Is this a speaker?
I'm putting you on speaker. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Okay, let's go.
Get out of here. Oh my god. You hear back on the horn the good old cellular
Mobile cellular device. Yep.
You know,
I hit speakerphone.
He's at a
Lucian-
club.
You hear Lucian back on the other end. Is just like, yeah, we can discuss it. I've been very busy in the absence of literally everyone.
Do nothing.
You've been very busy in the absence of everyone doing, of
Terrorist.
everyone, literally, every high society member, every ranking person, all dying, all the people, all jobs.
Got a lot to live up to.
A lot of work cut out for you, buddy.
Has that has a sheep guy come over and bothered you? The goat man.
Oh my god. He's like,
Well, bro.
he's like, but yes, I'll be in and out of the office all day. If you catch me, cool. But more likely, you can just meet me at the tavern.
Do we want to meet at the tavern?
Dude, come on.
Or try and meet him
Bro,
earlier?
this team coordination is like all over the place.
I said
I'm trying,
date
man.
and time. I guess he just said.
No more spellcasters for you guys.
Date and
Yeah, that's
time.
true.
When he would be around somewhere.
Do we want to wait or do we want to try for earlier?
The goat.
I like how he got called a bum and a terrorist in the same, like...
It was a Sunday, so we didn't hear that.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Was that a big asked a question?
I say let's meet him later and try to figure out, like, just investigate more of the crime scenes and try to come up with more clues as to who the architect is.
I think
Because it's, even if we figure out that he's our next victim, or it's still not gonna help us find the architect.
sooner rather than later. So we
I've
put
got
it
an
on
idea.
our terms, where it's at, just in case he's an enemy. And if not, it's not like, oh, let's go to the bar you always hang out, and sit at the chair you always sit at, and then there's a bomb underneath it, and the architect's like, yeah.
I've got an
Even
idea.
if we're like, no, meet us at this time, this place, he's not gonna show up, he's busy.
Yeah, but what could be more busy than, talking about the shit that's...
Talking about potentially
making
being
sure
in
the
charge.
entire city's still running because
Yeah.
he's the only person in charge right
Well,
now.
whose
Yeah,
fault
but
is that?
Commissioner Gordon meets with Batman on the drop of a
Commissioner Gordon
dime.
doesn't run all of Gotham.
And
He
we're
runs the
also
police
not
department.
Batman,
runs the-
so...
We 100% are Batman.
You're also not.
I have
We're
an idea.
not rich enough to be
What's your
Batman.
idea?
You're these investigators.
We should go to the Spire. And then we'll continue the plan.
Like Lucian's doing damage control right
do you
now,
mean?
and like
We just go talk to him? We just go to where he's at?
And just wait for him to be there.
Among other things.
Keep brains.
What are the other things?
We should go there first.
No.
You're not talking
No.
Oh God.
What,
Okay.
what are the other
No,
things?
no.
All
Breaking in
right.
and
What are the other things?
Then no breaking and entering.
Are they good?
Entering?
Good for his life, maybe.
Can you tell us what they
he's a
are?
good person.
We're not going to do it if you don't tell us because this is a risk we're not willing to
Well,
take.
Kino's
Open
plans
communication.
tend to work out pretty good.
We go to the Spire.
I cannot argue with that.
We ask the receptionist. Either is he in or is he out?
The assistant. I mean, there's a lot of other things.
Not the stripper, the receptionist.
Yes.
Oh,
we
right,
know.
right.
They have strippers at the Spire?
Yeah.
The one that you tip?
Why are we not there all the time?
Well, you try to tip the receptionist, so.
And that makes her a stripper.
No, she
Classic.
politely declined.
I'm not a stripper, I'm a dancer.
I'm a receptionist.
Oh my God.
Respectable receptionist.
Guys, you want to go ask him? Ask if.
Either way, if he's there or not, we can wait for him.
Okay.
Maybe figure out anything else.
Sure.
Figure out what he's doing all day.
So we could.
And then either
You
way, we're there
surveil
when he
him?
shows up. And we're good.
So he
Alright,
should
what
be
I'm
there.
hearing.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. That's actually
But
good.
if he's
point.
not there, there's still stuff to
Then
do.
where the fuck is he? Alright. We
Go to the Spire.
go to the Spire.
all right.
Also, over the table, just really quick. How did the young man, 18-year-old guy from Earth, Kevin James Poplar, how did he get from where he was at to where we were at?
He teleported.
So he cast the spell Teleport,
Yeah, he just
using his own power.
Yeah, presumably.
7th level.
7th level spells.
Presumably.
Or kill an item.
Stovin,
You also haven't. You haven't asked him. So
Hey, Kevin James.
They did ask. He didn't give him a definitive
I
answer.
literally did.
He was like, hey.
And you were like, "What do you mean?"
You did ask it the most
you
confusing
asked
way.
him how he got to Earth.
That's true.
No,
That's true.
Yeah.
from
Earth.
Earth.
Yes, which is
this
not what
one.
we are talking about in this conversation. We're talking about how he got from IMS.
MIT.
No, it's
Oh my God,
IMS.
what
It was
How we got
MIT
from
before.
IMS
How we got IBS.
from the plains to DeLorean. Not from Earth to here. He did not have powers on Earth. He just teleported. He got
From the
teleported here.
peanuts
I've
in the
answered that
croissant.
question 3 times. I'm going to.
Okay, where's Kevin James right now?
Die.
Can I just go talk to him really quick? Or can we go talk to him really quick? Hey, can you cast teleport?
He's
Or
like,
hey, can you cast teleport?
it's a little complicated, but like, yeah.
Do you like? Can you,
How many times can you do it
do
per
you,
day?
do you have like an item, or do you have it like learned?
Like I just kind of borrow power to do it, but
So are you able to do it on the drop of a dime? Twice a day?
It's a little wishy-washy. You kind of have to.
So if we
Could
said
you if you had to, right?
yes,
It's like a bartering system.
it's a bartering system.
It's a little weird.
What do you have to give in exchange?
Give 2 rec bats and a PCB to get a fucking MP5. What are you talking about right now?
He gives,
EFT reference.
he gives a chunk of his soul to the freaking Ezra tentacle.
Do you like give money or?
It can be a lot of things. There's like I have a few stored up, so yeah,
Human
the drop
souls?
hat right now I could, but like
It's,
you have to go
that's
on
just something we're able to do.
things
Okay.
to
And it's
go
him
through
and
that. But,
Him and 8 other people. Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. All right.
It's human souls.
Thank you for your time, Roach.
okay.
Let's go.
All right.
Go to the Spire.
Witcher reference.
And with that, you guys appear at the front door of the Spire.
What are you doing, man? we got things to
You don't
do.
think I can't DM?
We got things to
You
do.
don't think I can DM?
Guys,
Wait, you
guys,
exploded?
we
That's
made
crazy. I
a
can't-
discreet button for brakes, and every time I use it, everyone goes, oh.
What are you gonna blow up? The legs are gonna fall off?
And with
over.
that, appearing at the door of the
Now you
Spire,
can't even go to the bathroom.
we
He's gotta wait 5 minutes
We cut
anyways.
to break.
No, we can't get to break. Someone else is in the bathroom.
It's fine.
All right, welcome back. Where we left off 10 minutes ago, before the break, we left off right in front of the doors of the Spire. And as you guys push them open and enter into the lobby, what do you guys do?
Look around.
We look around.
You see the front desk with the receptionist.
Any hidden shit?
What? And then you can make. Are you looking? Are you?
I'm perceiving.
You're perceiving. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
There might be hidden stuff. You'd have to look a little harder for it.
Whoa!
Making
That's a high
investigation?
stealth
they-
You want to
DC.
go walk around the room and like
Look.
While they look around, I'm gonna go.
like overturn chairs and like, look
Dovin,
for
may I have
stuff,
2
but yeah.
coins? My 2 coins are missing.
Yeah, you missing your 2 coins?
I am.
While they're looking around, I'm gonna go up to the reception.
Okay. You go up front. Hello again. How can I help you?
Is Lucian in today?
Currently no. He's out.
He's out. And is he up in the Magister's office nowadays, or is he still in his own office?
No, he hasn't. No one wants to move in there.
Oh.
He likes his space, so he just stays in his office.
I see. Okay. Do you know?
He seemed a little stressed out. Is he?
Well, I mean, all of us in the tower are stressed out. He started offloading paperwork to me as well because there's so much of it.
Ooh.
That's
There's this goat guy that keeps coming in, and I have to deal with him apparently. So that's. It's been quite fun.
Give us a call if he comes by. We can deal with him.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be fantastic. Yes.
May I close the door? Also,
Yeah, you
can I
close
inside
the
check
door.
this woman?
Yeah, you can.
Don't pay her.
22.
Okay.
You're not gonna call it what it actually
You're
is.
trying to-
It's a natural 20, but natural 20s don't auto succeed.
They do.
Skill checks.
They
That's
do
what Baldur's
in
Gate
our
babies
game.
and 2024 babies say, but the real
Well, they do in
OGs
Dovin's
don't.
game.
But it gets the DM hyped
Dovin's
up,
game.
and you'll get better shit for your roll
Yeah.
He'd like a 22, please. A number 22.
with a natural 20.
With a
With
natural
a
20
natural
on the
20
side. On the side.
That's right.
Can I get a natural 20 with a 22 on the side, please?
What are you trying to insight about her? Is she just good?
To see if she's telling the truth, if she's hiding something. Where's
No,
Lucian?
she seems pretty truthful. To be honest, she seems a little stressed, kind of buried to her neck in paperwork, and has a lot to do as well.
Yeah.
So is trying to be very nice to you guys, but is also like, I got 40 more pages of this one
I'll
report.
step
to do.
forward. Do you know when Lucian Vane? What's Lucian Vane's title?
He's like assistant to the architect,
I think we
or
can just call him
to the architect.
Assistant.
He said assistant to the.
I said
did.
wait,
He
architect.
did.
Wait, slip. I did, no, I did say that, but it's
no.
not. That's,
We're gonna get
don't
it.
get ahead about that.
We're gonna get it.
I meant to the archmage.
He's like, why are you doing this? God told us that you were working with him. You let it slip. You might be tight-lipped, but I'm gonna kill you.
Assistant to the.
I meant to say archmage. That's why I
Archmage.
cut myself off.
Oh my gosh.
But,
Wait till they're the same person.
Yeah. When's he coming back? The assistant to the Archmagus.
I don't know. He didn't say.
When does he typically come back?
He said he'd be in and out all day. So.
Yeah, he's just gonna be in and out. I don't know.
Where does he go when he goes out? Does he visit nobles?
I mean, yeah, he visits nobles, he visits shop owners, he visits everywhere. Like, he has basically everyone who died's a job to do.
Well,
So,
hey, give us just one moment. I'll turn around. Huddle up.
How do we get?
Let's go into his office.
Yeah, but how do we?
I was just gonna do that.
We just ask her.
If we can go in his office and snoop around.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Hey,
Yes, he's thinking. He's like,
we're gonna go just have a seat in his office.
Yeah, we don't want to miss him. That's okay.
You can try. He keeps it locked though, so.
All right.
knock.
Do you have the key? You don't keep a spare key? Okay.
Why would he keep you locked?
Okay, well, in that case, I guess we'll just.
Official, making sure nobody.
Can we hold on? Can we hold
Into his office?
Can we break into his
That's
office?
crazy.
Is that okay?
Crazy.
Okay.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Whoa, that was so
That'd
easy.
be crazy.
Guys,
gonna do that anyway.
I just asked Keto if we could break into his office. And
Maybe
Keto
don't say that out
instantly.
loud.
Well, I'm saying this in my normal voice.
Maybe don't.
I asked you if you were gonna break it and enter it. You said.
Ooh.
I said we are gonna try other stuff, but I mean, obviously that didn't work. So
Now he explodes from the inside.
well, we're gonna
Let's ride.
Okay, well, thank you for your time.
try some other stuff. Don't worry.
1 silver coin.
Don't pay. Nope. Don't pay her. Nope.
I'm not like, hey, that's not what I'm doing.
-5
I'm
reputation.
tipping her.
No, you don't tip receptionists.
You don't.
What if he wants to?
Well, think of her more of a concierge
Like hitting
than a
her or
receptionist.
She hasn't done anything.
Listen,
If she did anything, I agree. You could tip her, but like this is a government institution. You
Not
can't
a
guys,
bribe
secret.
have you
people.
guys ever seen in like a James Bond movie when he talks to
What
the
is that?
receptionist
And he goes,
and then the receptionist tells him too much and he's like, here's $500, and the receptionist is like, all right, I'm just gonna take this money and not even think about it.
The thing is, she didn't
Compared
do
to talk
anything.
to my client.
She didn't do anything though.
Yeah,
It's just-
She didn't give us the extra key.
She was just like, oh,
I'm
I'm
she's
talking to a
not
bunch of
here.
fucking Europeans that don't believe in tipping culture.
Well, you already
Let's ride.
You already tried to tip her and it didn't work
Maybe
the
you're
first
right, this is
time.
I've never been at the doctor's office and been like, all right.
Yeah, you ever been
Also-
like, oh, thanks for calling me in, and then you give the doctor
Have you ever seen
$5?
like Goodfellas where it's like, thanks kid, here's $20. He's
Yeah,
like,
but
oh!
because the kid. Okay.
The doctor says,
Open the door. She talked to us. It gave us information.
the
that was
doctor says you
useful.
have cancer, and you say, oh, thank you,
Lily
dog.
wasn't there.
If it was a guy, would it
We
be
go
different?
over to the office.
Oh my god.
We're gonna go to the office.
So, all right, have a good day, and then you guys walk.
You have a
up
great
the
day.
stairs.
You have
Yeah.
a wonderful day.
Okay.
We're gonna go talk to the
that'll work
magister.
out for you.
Oh god.
We love that.
I ready knock.
Love casting
actually-
spells.
I let her know we were gonna give it a shot if it's not locked. She said it usually is locked. So
Well,
I'm
maybe we
gonna try
should
make
cover
sure
our
it's
ass a
not
little bit.
you guys can hang out down here. Keep watch. Don't tip. Don't tip the receptionist.
You're gonna go
You know
in
what?
there
I'm down
and steal shit?
I'm
I'm not
actually,
I'm not stealing
Puddle,
anything.
You're just gonna look
I'm
at
down to distract her while you guys go fuck shit up.
Don't tip her.
Dude.
I give
I
it
give
to
her
you.
the phone to spend time with her.
All right. Let's ride.
So, how you doing?
Look, you said you're gonna go. I have a lot of people.
God.
Maybe help her with the paperwork. Come on, man.
Oh, that's a lot of paper there. So how long have you worked here? They're gone. She doesn't have to like
I
me.
wish I was a spellcaster, to be honest, in this moment.
Oh, well, I wish I got to see you more, but looks like we both.
She's giving you the in.
Can I roll a little persuasion check?
Can help her with Mage Hand?
Good luck. You have to beat a high DC.
He did not beat a high DC. Rumor has it. Rumor has it he got
9 plus
She's
7,
just
16.
staring daggers at you.
16?
She's like filling out paperwork.
What does a 16 do?
You rolled against her roll because she rolled first, so then you.
What'd she roll? Anti-persuasion?
Pretty much. I don't know what that is.
Okay, so you just pulled it out of your ass. Okay.
Well, you didn't do anything to help her.
I didn't do anything to help her. I'm trying to take some stress out of
She's
her
also
day.
not.
You gotta help her with the paperwork.
So-
You gotta help her with the paperwork,
So
man.
it's 10s across the board.
You gotta help her with the paperwork.
Yeah, and she got an 18 on the dice. So no matter what, she's still.
You gotta help with the paperwork.
Yeah, whatever.
Listen. Ren is a 20 charisma. He would help with the paperwork.
No, because that's what plebs do. Oh, well, okay, well, I
I'm trying
don't,
to pick the
I don't care if I flirt with her correctly. I just care if she's distracted.
Wait,
Is she
she's
thoroughly
not
distracted?
walk.
I'm not trying to pick
Can I
the
first check for
She's not
magical
distracted.
traps?
She's honed in on you.
Yeah, she's looking at me. Hey, babe.
But you failed your persuasion, so she's like.
She doesn't. I don't give a fuck if she likes me or not. I just care if she doesn't see my friends go up and.
Well, she definitely sees it.
That's obvious enough.
Yeah.
We're not casting
Okay.
Nog.
Can I check for magical traps?
Sure. How do you do so?
Arcana. I look at the doorknob and I sniff and I.
What does his hand smell like?
Sure.
Is it greasy? Did you get 5 guys last night?
Yeah.
He's sniffing
Isaac, have you ever had 5 guys?
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
Oh my gosh. It's all over. It's all over. Oh my god. I think we'll call that one 10. It wasn't that one, Isaac. He's not even there. You can't choke him out.
Can I get a reroll to
What'd you get? Are you screwing me over? Are you screwing me over?
I cast knock.
No, don't cast knock, please. I can lockpick it easily.
You can do whatever you want.
Lockpick it.
Can I Arcana check?
You already rolled your Arcana check.
I did not. I just got a natural 20.
Cool.
Plus 6.
There are no traps. There are 20 traps.
26.
There's a magical lock on the door.
Ooh.
There's also seems to be like just like anti-lockpicking capabilities on there.
The lockpick anti.
You know what it is?
What?
It's Heck Me Day. Because I'm the only non-magic person.
I mean, you can still lockpick a magical
at this
lock,
point
right?
it's
It'll just be
kind of-
harder.
He
Is that
said
what you're saying?
anti-lock
But,
picking.
you know.
Knock.
He literally said anti-lock.
Is there
Knock
ground to
door.
lockpick missiles next to it, basically?
I don't know.
We'll just fucking send it.
Yes, you'll have to send it and figure it out.
Oh my gosh.
Got
Anti-lock
What are you doing? I say, don't do that.
I could always just teleport in there.
It's magically rigged up.
Okay.
Knock works on magical locks,
Yeah.
but
But it's
we're
loud.
gonna need some kind of like.
You would almost have to identify what you're dealing with.
No, we're gonna.
What are we?
to-
Some sort of League of Legends.
Can I look
if
through
if she
the
doesn't know
keyhole?
what knock is, we can cast knock and then like drop something big and be like, oh shit, the spoon fell out.
Covering up a fart.
and
fucking.
I got rid of the spoon. I already sold the spoon to
You just-
Jorgen. I gave it back to him.
I could just teleport in there
Could,
too, or teleport
you know,
one of you guys.
Push
Let's-
Ren down the
That
stairs.
sounds easier.
You and me, hold your breath real quick.
Hey!
Let's take a look. Let's hold your breath.
Hold our breath.
Hold your breath. And I'll just grab the bag of holding and just put it over both of us.
What?
What do we see?
What?
So there's air there to start with, right? Or-
Yeah.
No, hold your breath.
Aaron there to start with,
Yeah.
but God, okay, I think we're doing this right now. All right,
Maybe there's something in here
Mission
that's helpful.
Impossible.
all right.
This is gonna
Maybe there's something in here that's helpful. You die.
Don't do that.
There's a Demogorgon inside the bag of holding.
All right.
What is going on?
I've
Okay,
been waiting for this.
here we go.
Moment I've been waiting
Yep,
for.
okay.
What
Here
are
we
you
go.
doing?
We're in the bag of holding now. Anything can happen.
Like a black like whoosh with like a cold wind like seeps out as you are falling head first into the bottom of the bag of holding.
So,
You're like there's just like a faint light from like the floor as you've gone in like reverse because portal magic.
It's like my whole thing. It's like my whole thing. Yeah.
And you see like kind of like this like haze kind of like and you guys roll dexterity saving throws for me, please.
Shit.
How does this get us in the room?
I don't know. You're
Hold your breath.
22.
22.
You got this. You're a pro.
you got it.
Oh, do you have like a 6? Oh
Did you
no.
eat your hibachi?
12.
You guys are like falling
It's a dex save, right?
head first.
I'm the wizard. I don't have proficiency in dex saves.
You guys fall.
That's true. That's true.
You guys into like a very big pile of like what seems like dust. You sink all the way down to the bottom of this
And
huge
suffocate
pile of
and die.
dust. Like, and then
He's holding his
you-
breath. He's holding his breath.
You land like on your back, like fluffed at like on top
Yep.
of it. Just like
Start
sunk
making snow
into
angels.
this kind of
On
like
top of
dust.
him.
And, like the whole place seems very like hazy and dusty and stuff like that.
There you go.
Kino, what the fuck, man?
I said hold your breath.
As
Now
you,
we're gonna look around.
as you, yeah, make perception check.
What is happening?
Oh, you went to IBS? I went to IBS too. That's crazy. What was your major?
Perception.
That's what I say to the girl.
24. Not 24. 14.
Oh shit.
14.
I almost said Isaac. Sorry, I almost said Isaac.
18. It just seems like a lot of dust in here without like a lot of the light.
Okay.
You on an 18, and as you like spoke at the bottom of the dust pile, and like a lot of it got in your mouth. As
Ooh, you can
talked,
taste it.
Crucial mistake.
It tastes very burnt, a little bit ashy,
Ooh,
just a little bit.
the purge.
You seem like you're in a bag full of someone's ashes.
Ooh.
There it is.
Yikes.
So,
There it
Ooh.
is.
Kino.
You just ate Grandma.
No! It's a thorough reference.
Anything else in this?
Do the peanut.
Anything else in this bag of dust?
His bag of
sure,
ashes.
look around some more.
Fucking kidding right now, Kino.
Give me that! Give me that!
19.
19. No, nothing else. Just a lot
Just
of
a lot of
ashes.
ashes.
Kino, why are we down here?
Maybe there's something in here that could help us. I don't know. I've never been in here before.
Layla, get me out, Layla!
You can get out of it.
There's like, you're like,
I'm looking up like at the distant light.
there's like a pool of dust, like how like as you open like the top of the bag. Like,
Is this
We're in the
useful?
sunken place
Is this
now.
dust useful?
Good?
Is this dust any use?
It's human ashes, I think.
Oh. That's not good.
No,
What do you think happened in here?
someone's grandma is stored in there.
Oh god.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Well, maybe we could use it for something later.
You want to use the remains of it?
Well, to be fair, we sold what was, the remains are not even a soul anymore. We sold a soul for $30, so, you know, I'm not justifying that behavior, but I'm just saying, this isn't even the soul.
We didn't know it was a soul.
We know it now.
Yeah, but we weren't. What were we even gonna do
Should
with
we
it at
buy
that
it back?
point? Yeah.
I would say so. I'd like to.
How does that help the soul if we buy it back?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Happening.
Let's get out of the bag.
I mean, you've been waiting for this.
Drop down a rope.
because I literally planned it from the first time they opened the bag. It was like a large dust. I'm like, it's someone's ashes in there.
Damn.
I've been waiting for this.
A lot of ashes.
And then
I
no
can't-
one
A
went
lot,
in
a
the
lot.
bag ever.
I
No
literally
one's
cast
No, we would have
identify
gotten
on the
kidnapped
ashes.
if we didn't.
Oh, he's gonna spend 10 minutes. He's gonna use all the air.
10 minutes down there.
If you open the top of a bag of holding, I feel like it can circulate air. But
If Layla
Yeah, if I open it up,
and gets a fan,
Don't get a fan. Don't get a fan.
like this
Don't pull all the ashes everywhere.
It's there.
All the ashes.
I'll hop out of the bag and give you
Down
your
there.
space. So you can do identify.
What do I learn?
shake you out of the bag.
Let's crawl up.
Ashes just like pour out of the ground.
No, don't double the ashes on the ground. Don't do that. We need those.
We need those for what?
They
We'll figure
just
it out.
seem to be the ashes of just some really old grandma dwarf from a long time ago.
Grandma Dwarf.
Grandma
Again!
dwarf, dude.
Can I get her name?
Identify
Can
does
I
does
roll?
give you the
It does-
true name.
Does
Grandma
give the
Dwarf
name,
was a
but,
demon. You learned her
my god.
her demon.
Susan.
At Fashna Hall.
I rolled a 12 Arcana or a 22 Arcana to get the name.
See, he did the Isaac.
He's got so many
He did the Isaac.
variation, dude.
He's so big. Yeah, he just added 10. I did that automatically too. I was like, 24. I was like, oh wait, never mind. 14.
He did his math wrong. He rolled a 16. He did not roll 12.
Carry on, carry on.
Oh no. Oh no. Good job, man.
Yep.
This is why you're in the bag.
His math skills are embarrassing.
I'm not even laughing at you. What you did.
Can I look through the? Are we good? Can I look
Yeah.
through the keyhole? Can I look through the keyhole or no?
One
No,
thing
wait,
after
hold on.
another.
Give him a time. He's trying to think of a name.
There's,
Susan, just name
her name is Glendon.
Glendale.
Glendon.
Yeah.
Glendon.
Glendon.
Glendon Falls.
Glenda.
Glendon.
Like Glenda.
Glendon.
But male.
Glendon.
But it's a grandma.
the male.
Yeah.
But it's a grandma.
It's a
though.
dwarf.
Is it a
With the
grandma?
beard.
You
It's a grandma with a beard.
Grandma dwarf.
Maybe
Named
dwarf
Glendon.
names are different.
This is
Add to
this is the
name-
architect.
Add to
Right?
the
Glendon's
list of
great.
useless names.
I think we just learned who the architect really is.
He was famous.
Yeah, the architect's ashes is in this bag.
Yeah.
He's already dead.
We've got into some time loop thing.
He doesn't have to be
now.
fully dead. Just like one of his arms,
Maybe
one of
we
his
can find their
legs.
family,
You know.
And then I ascend and I go. So that went well, Kina. That was so helpful to me.
What is in there?
Her name is Glenda.
How do you know that?
I know things, Kina.
I see. Okay, well,
Shall I cast
Who
knock
is
and
she?
we shall drop something large to cover the sound?
no, I don't think so.
I'll fart.
Give me 1 second, and I'm gonna look
No,
through the
you can't
keyhole.
lockpick it. Okay.
I'm gonna look. Can I look through the keyhole or nothing?
You
Ground
don't see
lock
anything
and
on the other
missiles
side
will
of the
fire.
keyhole.
Ah, it's like a double-sided
There's
thing.
Their surface.
I'll go get Ren, and I walk down to you, Ren.
Okay.
Yeah. Ask him if there's a window.
That's also gonna be locked, but
You know, last time I was in here, I think you changed your hair. Am I right?
She's like, just like
God.
getting like so upset
Ow.
that this person is. Just
I would have punched you by now, so this is impressive.
Ren,
He has a 20 in
What's up, my guy?
charisma. He has a 20.
we need you.
And you rolled.
Oh, she
I
needs you.
know.
I rolled bad? I rolled a 9 plus 7.
What's 9 plus 10?
Which is 16.
Yeah, okay.
She rolled just a flat 18, no modifier.
So-
I say,
which means you did.
So,
bad.
she rolled what? She rolled what?
You were already in the
Hey,
negative,
flat
though.
18 plus.
But the thing is,
7,
you were already in the
gotta-
negative due to tipping her
Or
the
not
first
flat,
time and
flat,
then the
just
second
18.
time.
Yeah, but what did she roll? What skill?
She just rolled 18. Charisma. It was against your.
I'll walk
center
up
DC.
and I'll,
She rolled
I'll
to
swap
anger.
with him, and I'll say, "Oh shit!" And I grab some stuff, and I go, "Do these letters need to be transcribed?" And
Oh, those letters? And then I'll sign it, and then I'll walk away.
and I start helping, and I roll.
Okay.
Oh my god! Intelligence check.
Sure.
Doesn't look
No,
good.
I'm not saying anything. Your faces were
He's gonna do
great.
the Isaac special. The Isaac special.
18. Okay.
What did he add? What did he add? Did you roll a 3?
Had a
That's a plus 4. But you have a 22 intelligence.
Bro, it's just math. Add the numbers together, bro.
14 plus 6.
22.
Get up here.
Back around.
You loop it around, loop it around.
No, she's just like, no, that's not how you do it. That's not. Okay.
18. Oh.
No, so
fucked
you.
up.
No. So
Yeah, because she's just
look,
rolling.
if you're gonna do these, okay, you have to read this book, and then you have to know these laws, and then you have to go through
Is there
and
something
check if these.
that I can just? Is there like some more busy work that I can
This is
assist?
probably about as busy work as it gets, as I got for you.
I'll be at the door now. Hey guys, what's up?
Get us in.
Please and thank you.
Preference on who goes in?
Doesn't matter. We can take the bag with us. Who's going in?
I think it would be best if you guys went in the bag.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I took the bag in,
Yep.
and then I can get you guys out.
Okay, that'll work. You going in the bag? Apparently, some grandma.
You could like
Glendale
hold onto
is
the
in the
edge
bag.
of the bag, maybe. I don't know.
Glendon. Very
Glendale.
important name. Glendon the Great.
Glendon the Great
Uh-huh.
is
Glendon.
in this bag.
Why do we need to
Glendon the
back?
Gray.
The Great.
Gray.
The Great.
It's a lot of gray dust
No,
down there.
that's the Great.
Because it's ashes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Color of ash.
One day we will cast True Resurrection.
That's right.
No one is.
All right, Leda, you hopping in, or you gonna
It's
sit
your
this one out?
reference.
I'm going in.
I don't even. It's fine. Yeah.
Just hold your breath. Hold your breath. You'll eat a little bit, and you know that's not ideal.
Good thing I work for the architect. I'll teleport in.
How?
Portal will appear underneath me. I'll look.
How do you tell?
You can't see inside yet.
Is there a keyhole?
No, we tried
No,
this.
Can I not see inside?
No,
You just tried that.
I pull out
that's what we're talking about.
a wood
Okay.
drill, hand drill.
No.
Well, dexterity?
No, don't do that.
What?
No, don't do that.
I
Bullshit.
have to be dexterous to do that
No,
shit.
no, no.
Sleight of hand?
Dude, this
I'm not trying to hide
a
it.
trap door, man.
It's a sleight of hand. What do you mean? I don't have a wood drill. I don't have a wood drill.
Doing things with your hands.
Please don't do that. Just use your freaking sending bracelet. Take a little peek inside. Then use your spell, as you can see.
Shit.
Come on.
I thought
Cast
you were getting. Oh,
spy.
God,
This is
okay.
Basic 10 feet in front of the door.
Yeah.
This is basic stuff.
Then
Gosh.
and I'll teleport it.
Oh my gosh.
Cool, you're in with the bag of
Oh
holding.
my god. Okay. Great.
I'll look around first.
Hey.
Whoa!
I mean, he can just get out.
Yeah.
No, it's closed. It's closed.
Okay.
Perception?
Fuck.
11.
Well, hey, you're trapped in there. I'll tell you.
I'm smacking
11.
the shit out of you.
No, just on a first glance.
Any loot?
11. Any loots?
I'm not looting
Any
the place.
plus 9 spellcasting focuses?
His office seems pretty mundane.
It's open.
For an 11, seems pretty mundane. Everything's like pretty neatly organized. He has like lots of stacks of paper, but they're like all like perfectly like filed and organized and stuff. It seems like he's been trying to get under control, right? And that he's like, everything looks very particular. All his quills are in like an exact line laid out. Like he like took the time to like straighten them before he like left and stuff like that.
I don't have my coin back here, but I want to use my coin. If that's cool. I don't have my coin back here, but I want to use my 1 coin.
Oh.
Here's 1 coin.
For a perception check, if that's
Cap.
cool. 18. 18.
Cool.
Look around.
Yeah, there's not... Again, there's really not a lot in his office. The walls are pretty barren.
There's not any papers in
They
his,
have like a
in his
couple
drawers or anything?
tapestries. I mean, there's lots of papers everywhere. It'd probably be
Yeah.
investigation if you're looking for something
Okay.
specific. But like, there's hundreds of papers like stacked everywhere in here.
We got 3 people, so let's divvy it up.
Yep. I'll look in the fucking desk and shit.
Okay. Investigation check.
15.
No, I don't get anything.
14.
14, 15, what?
Nothing. Not high enough.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 14, 15. I mean, what are you looking for? Like,
Just investigating the area, see if there's any connections to the veil or fucking shit, I don't know, letters that are in the trash that have been halfway burned, and at the top it has the same handwriting that was used on some shit. I don't fucking know. Can I make up stuff?
you don't find anything like that. I mean, you can make up whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't mean it's real.
I find the architect.
Okay, there you go. Plus all. Yeah, you guys don't really find much of anything. You find lots of papers of like, he has the main papers he has on his desk are they're just like different like ideas of candidates of who could like start taking people's like spots in like within like the trade routes, everything like that. There's basically like there's not really manila envelopes, but there's basically little files with like just like a judge, you know, not prosperity, it's the merchant guy's name.
Can I write a name
each
on
of
the
the
trade
guys.
routes?
Even more.
Yeah, you can. When you open up the folder, it seems like there's a bunch of like different like fully written out like resume like files
Oh, okay.
of different people.
You got a resume on you?
Any mentionings of House Fletcher on that?
There is at the very back, the last one. There is.
Fucking God. I said middle of the road. I'm worst of the worst.
Well, out of all the people in like Valoria,
All right.
having your name, family name even on this list is pretty good.
Does it seem like
But-
he's put them in order of best to worst, and that's the stack? And does it seem like
he seems
labeled them in any way? Like these are the prime candidates in case something happens and we'll go down the list?
Kinda. There's not that much. It's like it seems like this is a project he's just gotten started. And it's kind of like shoveled together.
Mm-hmm.
It seems generally more favored picks to least favored picks, or just like
Yeah.
people he thought of first to people he thought of later.
Mm-hmm.
The later ones might have just people he's met maybe once or twice.
Yeah.
And it's just like they've done this, maybe they can do it. You know?
Can I try to see
But
like some of the different papers, see if I can like see his handwriting?
yeah, like a lot of those papers have like his handwriting notes and stuff on it.
Mm-hmm.
His handwriting is like a very clean cursive script. Kind of like very clean in cursive where it's like kind of hard to read.
Yeah.
Unless you're really good at reading
Almost
cursive.
calligraphy, right?
It seems like he's of like
Almost,
noble, prestigious stature in terms of learning how to write.
Yeah, he seems like he can write pretty well. It's very clean. If you can read cursive well, it's pretty literate, but
Can
some
I
of,
try
like, his
to-
angles and stuff like squish a little bit.
Can I try to copy it?
You can try. You
Okay.
can try. It'd be very difficult, but
You know my past. Is that a hand? Or a performance or what?
probably sleight of hand for you, Daniel.
Is that a hand? 23.
It's pretty good. You can like copy it.
Okay.
Like if like you showed it to Layla or Ren, it would
It would seem close.
It would seem pretty close.
Okay.
You don't think to Lucian, who's seen his handwriting all his life, it would look perfect.
Okay.
You seem like he's the type of person who knows what he would write.
Mm-hmm.
So
I want to try to write on the Fletcher one.
Oh, you know.
Somewhere at like the top, like second to prime candidate, like requires more follow-up, and try to write it hastily as if it's like he wrote it down and then ran out the door, so he wouldn't even remember himself writing it.
Do I see him do this?
yeah,
If you want
definitely
to.
do see him do it, but
You don't gotta do all that. That's fine.
Hey, you need the help.
No, I don't. I prefer
will-
you didn't.
you can
Don't.
Okay, and then
I
I will
will
move
stop
his
him.
I will move his paper to like the second on the top.
Oh, is it like resumes? Papers of resumes? Okay, that's fine. I thought he was like crossing shit out and like doing it.
No,
Yeah.
that's bad school.
Yeah.
yeah, it seems just like resumes on different people
Sick.
and stuff like that.
Does it say anything specific? Like they got a pretty sick fucking son.
Yours is probably blank, man.
Well, it's not him. It's his parents.
Ah.
I mean, the house
The house. in general.
possessor of. Well, I don't know much about the house. I mean, it's my family, but
Yeah.
You don't know
I
about
mean,
the trade.
trove keeper, fucking one of very few on the planet. what can I say?
Could have easily
How
stole that book from the.
knowledgeable Is that?
What?
I feel like it's not very open knowledge from a.
No, it's more of like an upper noble class. It's more of a doesn't really fucking do anything. All right. Well, do we just sit here and wait for him to come in?
No. We should we should not be in this room.
No. There's nothing else here.
Is the window? Can I unlock the window? Or is the window magically locked?
As long as
The
you're in the
window
bag.
doesn't open. It's just a
Oh, okay.
pane
I see.
window out of the tower.
I see. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Can I enter and do a check? I want to look for personal items, like personal.
I'll teleport out. I'll
Personal
hop in the bag. I'll
letters
teleport
or
in.
Get in the bag.
anything that will give me any insight into like his past or his family. Investigation. 14.
You found nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Can I sniff around to see if there's any veil magic in here?
Sure.
Do you want to do that, and I'll help you?
I mean,
He already has
I have
advantage on veil
it.
magic, so.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. You can go ahead. 17.
You don't find anything.
24.
You also don't find anything.
All right. Let's
He's safe.
let's just sit outside and wait for him. Let's leave. Because we still need to talk to him. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
You guys have like a bunch of other stuff.
We sit on the
Yeah,
No,
let's
there will
not
be no
sit around
waiting
and wait for
around.
him.
But time's not gonna allow. Well, what else do we have to do?
We can meet him at the bar.
I don't think that's.
He told you an area to meet, but
Yeah.
like
Where
I
was
mean,
the
you can
area?
wait here, but at the bar. That's what you guys. He asked for a date
the bar
time. He
tonight.
gave you a date time to meet.
I don't like meeting on his own.
Well, okay, it's
okay.
like VIP lounge.
Maybe we'll get our own VIP room and then we'll meet him there.
Before we leave, can I try and put everything exactly how it was?
You didn't even
weren't there
see
at the
half
bar.
of it.
Can I help them do that?
Yeah, you can try to help them do that.
Because he did say that he's like exactly particular.
Oh,
about
yeah.
everything.
Yeah, you.
Well, I mean, we only moved the
file.
one paper, so we just. We're
yeah,
good.
that was the only one that I typically touched. Otherwise, I was just looking around the room.
And yeah.
So if he notices that,
Look
one-
with your eyes, not with your hands.
I mean, we could leave him a cryptic message in the room if you want to like scare him a little bit.
Architect wants you.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, well,
Architect liked your last 5 messages
listen.
or last 5 posts on
listen.
Instagram.
I got an idea. Give me back in the room. And are they in there or no?
What?
If you
It's
guys,
just-
who wants to go in the room
Who's
next?
going in the room?
I want to go.
Hop on in.
Are you going in?
I'm in.
Okay.
Yeah, I have one.
I'm gonna take the bag of holding, and I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit
Whoa! No! Don't
on,
do that!
on
Don't do
his
that!
guest chair, like in front of his desk. You know, like in the
Before,
chair.
as he starts to tip it over, I'll go. What are you doing?
Like I said, we're gonna leave him a little message.
No,
See
we're not
how
gonna
he
do
reacts
that. We're not
tonight.
gonna do that. We're not
See
gonna.
how he reacts tonight, and then if he reacts weirdly
No.
and doesn't tell us, then we know that he's lying to us.
That's He's kind of onto something.
Listen.
No, he's not. No.
He is kind of on something.
I don't know what are you talking about. It's okay.
Okay.
I never thought of it like that.
He don't let us astray.
Okay.
He's never let us astray.
What does the blood message look like? Does anybody know how to copy the handwriting?
I don't know if we should do. I think we
Are we
should.
trying to copy the handwriting or no?
I think we should just like spit on the ground.
No,
make a
no,
little thing,
no,
and then
it's gotta
dust
be-
the spit and then
No, it's
blow it away. and then
Okay,
we'll just-
who's donating? You or you? Who wants in?
Blood?
I need a little bit of it.
Okay, how about we just put a little bit of dust on the seat and
Yep.
we say
No,
people-
it needs to look like someone got you literally eviscerated all over the ground.
we just say
in
like
his
people
office.
that work with the architect always excrete a little bit of dust when they sit
What
down.
if we just draw like an architect, like a scale rune?
You said you were in the room.
I'm gonna do it.
I know.
Let's just draw
I'm gonna do
scale
it.
rune.
Give me some of your blood.
Okay.
Give me some of your blood. Yeah, I think your blood's like purple. We don't want your blood.
Okay,
My blood's
can I
not purple.
please leave and go
Purple blood.
actually do detective work?
Okay, we're gonna take a little bit of his blood. Which weapon do you want? The rope dart?
I use
Okay,
The cross.
okay,
Oh, okay, that
okay.
works too.
We're ignoring that.
I just go like.
We gotta finish what's happening here.
Okay, and now you put on my hand. Put on my hand. Wipe it on my hand.
No, they're not.
Thank you.
This is gonna
And I wanna
backfire
write-
for
I wanna write a
so
message.
many
Right now,
reasons.
right like this. Okay,
So many
let's talk through what the message is.
Oh, I already got it.
No.
I already got it.
What is it?
Why not just leave some dust on his thing and be like, people that work with the architect have dust
No,
around them,
listen.
and then he's like, oh well, I didn't have dust on my desk this morning, and it's like,
It's not even on his desk. He'll know.
It needs to be more architecty.
Yeah. Can I try to copy architect handwriting?
Again, yes, you can try. Which one are you trying to? You've seen
Are they all
multiple-
different?
Well, no.
Yes.
You've seen patched together.
You've
like
seen-
newspaper-
He's written
Yeah.
blood. He's
Oh.
like
Yeah.
walls. He's like.
I'm trying to
There's
write.
the patched newspaper one.
Mhm.
There's been messages across wall and blood.
I'm trying to run it. I'm trying to take my hand covered in blood and paint it like hand
That's
painting.
like twisted with
That's what I
just
do.
Do one of the veil
messages.
symbols.
I don't.
The,
No, because it's got to be different.
You
'cause
do
he's-
it.
He's not an idiot. He'll know. It's got to be
He'll know
different.
what?
It's gonna be different every time. It can't be the same signal.
we know veil symbols from the books.
Yeah, just take a random symbol from this book.
Yeah, but then won't he think if he's on the same page we're at, he won't be like, oh, that was the fifth one, and now they win.
The best way to know if the
So
president's
the architect
working with us
is gonna
or
kill
not.
the
I'm just gonna write.
Threaten.
I'm just gonna write with my hand, with his
That'd be
blood
fair.
on my hand.
And then
You're
okay
dri-
with that.
you know, like a
I'm fine
quill,
with that.
like a quill and ink. You know, I dab your freaking forearm, and then I write "you're next,"
I didn't do that much blood.
and then I dump a little bit of the little powdery dust all over the ground right in front of it, and then we leave.
And
What way
it
is it facing? Is it facing his
identify
desk,
on
the
the
doorway?
It's facing the doorway. He opens, and it's like right there in front of him. You know, on
Runs
the
out of the
chair.
room. He
The
just
chair
walks
is
in there.
turned around to be like facing the entrance.
Okay.
Powder on the door, on the desk, on the table,
Uh-huh.
or not on the chair specifically. Someone was staying in the chair and he got
Yeah,
eviscerated.
yeah, I
and then
got you.
message in the front.
Okay. And it just says you're next.
It just says "you're next."
like
Okay.
break off your finger and leave it here.
Stupidest thing
It's
ever.
And then-
the stupidest thing
and then we leave.
ever.
And then we leave.
What? Why?
Well, that escalated way more than I thought it was going to.
Oh my god.
Is this not a good?
No,
No.
it's not.
Well, what did you guys think was
Anyways,
gonna happen?
we cut from this conversation and we go over
Where's
here.
Layla?
Please get us
What
out.
Layla's
I
doing.
am left. I'm gone.
Put us in the bag of holding.
What
Look
do
out
you-
the
what do
window.
you go do? What's on the agenda?
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
can I have the list of all of the different places in town, please? That we had with like the names, so I can see all the names and everything.
Wait,
Okay, thank you.
wait, let me just think this through for a second. He comes home, and she says, "Your investigator friends were just by," and they went up to your office.
Thank you.
And then he walks into the office. And he walks into the office, and he sees, "You're next." I want to go back. And I
No,
want to
listen. I have.
Okay,
Listen,
we're in the
you have to
bag.
think about my plan. You haven't set my plan.
This is the worst idea I've ever
No.
I'll let them out.
No,
Finally,
out
common
the window,
sense is
not
coming
the keyhole, out the
through.
I'm
window.
going back through the door.
No. I can't go back through the door.
Why?
Part of the plan, I cannot go through the door.
I'll
Get me through the
drop
window.
the bag, open it, teleport back into the room.
What did you write it on?
It's on the floor. Don't wipe. No.
It's already
Trust
done.
me.
It's already done.
Trust me with this idea. Trust me with the idea, please. Please tell me that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Why do you guys not trust me?
If you want to do that, break in yourself and do that.
trust me with this
shut
idea.
up.
Trust me.
And now it's clean.
Oh my gosh.
Let's
Let's
leave.
All the ashes gone.
Oh
I
my
just-
gosh.
All the blood's gone.
Why don't you guys trust my plans?
I think we should have,
I.
but I just don't have faith.
You guys are perfectly fine.
God.
You guys are perfectly
Your
fine.
track record is good.
Bro, it's
but this
it's
is just too
immaculate.
out there. This is just
The plan's ruined. The plan's ruined now. It was really good.
Wait a
Okay,
minute.
It was
Where's
really good.
Layla?
Oh my gosh. It was an amazing plan. I'll tell you guys during the debrief. That's so sad.
Okay.
Why don't you guys trust me, huh?
Bro, that
It's a
was.
stupid idea.
No. Isaac brought up the point that I already thought about 10 years in
Good
advance.
idea if you didn't have a person there to be like,
Bro, I already thought of that too. I thought of all of
You did
it.
that.
I thought of all
what was
of
the
it.
plan then?
I won't talk about it until the debrief, but I thought of all of it.
Bullshit. He's gonna think of it until the.
No, it's already done. I'll write my prediction right now.
I know. It was. Okay.
All right. What do you got?
I'll type in my prediction right now.
Okay. I'm gonna go try to find a couple other people who will fit the whole like legacy victim
Okay.
in essence.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to make a check for. I know the festival's already over, but was there aside?
Festival's not over.
Well, I mean, are there still the performances and stuff going on like there were the first night?
There's been performances and stuff.
Mhm.
You only have one more scheduled upcoming at the end of the festival.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is like
So-
2 days-ish from now.
Okay, so aside from me, because we know that my song's like popular, whatever, I want to make a check and see if there's anybody else who would technically be like more famous or would be really well known and in essence have a
I have
legacy
typed
from
my
their music.
prediction.
Okay.
You guys gotta trust me next time.
And you put it in the
What do you want this
Clue.
perception
In the clue box.
history? What do you want for this one?
I don't know why you guys don't trust me on my plans.
History.
History. Okay. So 15.
This is a failing on your guys' trust.
There's been people that have played here year after year,
Okay.
but there's not like
So no one of like
being
enough.
like a pop singer is a very relatively new kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So everyone
But
is
nobody
still
that would have been like, you know, we
working
got
on
this
a legacy.
this famous person to come perform at this festival. Nobody like that.
You're
MJs,
probably that
I'm
famous
probably-
person that's been
Awesome.
gotten to
Great.
perform at
Okay.
You are the
Cool.
target.
So
Everyone's a target.
Sweet. Okay. Cool. All right. So festivals checked off the list. Okay. Lucian. Who else?
He wouldn't go after someone in the Black Silk Court. That would be
That was the
they
next
are
thing
public.
that I was thinking of is
They're a
bit
is
too
the Black
strong.
I think they're too
Silk
strong. Then they stick together.
Well, but he's got the Magister.
yeah, but I don't
Is the
know. if
Magister stronger than the Black Silk Court?
Magister was strong enough to resist his.
But he still got taken.
Yeah, he got taken, and sure, he was taken over, but he wasn't used as a minion as Demi's character was. So that makes me think that he's able to resist some part of it. Because why not use the most effective weapon?
Yeah,
And also
they didn't
tarnish-
have the,
yeah, and
the
also
main
tarnish
commander person
the-
either.
Exactly. Well, no, I'm just saying the fact that the Black Silk Court can't be too powerful.
True. They're pretty
Yeah.
powerful though.
They are pretty powerful, but they're not as powerful as the Magister, and he's already got the Magister. Now he can't, you
True.
might not be able to kill him, but it still shows the power dynamic.
Maybe each of them are 60% of the Magister, and there's 4 of them then.
However, I mean, it could be the Black Silk Court, but there's also like a bunch of people in the Black Silk Court, not just one person, so it doesn't really make sense that they would be a target. Because he's killing like, single people in the sense like just one person at a time, not necessarily going after groups of people. Okay, so not the festival.
I'll kill you.
Could be Lucian.
Why'd you ruin my plan?
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna make another check. Did any of the people who got killed already, do they have like extended family members, kids, that kind of stuff?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let me describe how you're like going and getting this like information.
Hall of Records.
Okay. Sure.
Not high enough. Okay.
Another sleep.
Never mind. Yeah, no. Okay.
That's a history.
Yeah, it's still not high enough.
I can't retroactively help. I don't think.
Okay, but that is something that somebody else should look into at some point and see. I don't think they have anybody, but we should look into that. Okay, so far it still seems like it would be Lucian.
But his office was so boring. With a magical...
Maybe he has 2 offices. Maybe we should check out his house.
Maybe.
And that's where we leave the
What does it look like when they go upstairs? Like, is it like a little windy thing? Like, you go upstairs and they disappear from the assistant's view?
His office is down the hall. I will go there.
It's a little spiral.
Yeah. So what if he's just going upstairs, not going into his own office, but going into the Magister's office, because it's the same location, and the assistant isn't.
I don't like meeting him on his own terms, but we already came here. He's not here. There's not much we can do about that.
I'm just saying, though, what if he normally doesn't even use his own office? Like you're saying, it's boring. What if he just uses the Magister's
It
office?
seemed like it was being used.
We could just check the Magister's office real
Yeah, we
quick.
did.
We had a...
Is it open?
It doesn't seem like it's been doesn't seem like it's been open in a while. It is locked. It's not like...
I'll knock.
I also cast knock.
Doesn't seem like it was magically locked, but...
No, I don't do that.
Well, you're
Does anyone respond?
there's no response to the knock.
Is anybody in there? Nothing. Let's leave. Where is Layla?
Just walking around town.
Yeah, I'm gone.
She's to the Hall of Records. She's like
Is there...
going around.
So the judge is obviously dead. Is there any way that I can get into her home or her courtroom or something like that where I could try and look and see if I can find any clues as to why she was the next target? Because obviously with Harnett, we know he did shady dealings and things like that. Or sorry, not Harnett, a lurk. Presumably Harnett, was doing the same kind of thing, so that I can figure out, like, what happened with her.
Didn't we find papers all over the ground by her body that showed all the crap
Yes.
stuff she did?
Yeah, so if I go back there and look at those, because I don't think we have yet. What do you want me to roll? Investigation? Yeah. No. Okay.
Emotion.
Okay. I really need to not be making rolls, guys. My exhaustion level's not helping.
I'm there now.
Right now.
I mean,
Even after the long rest we just took?
Can I be there?
She's at -7.
Yeah, she's
She's
at
been going
minus
down 2 and then 2.
5. Dang.
Can I be there?
Yeah, you guys can have rejoined Layla and met up with her.
Can I read the papers in more detail?
Sure.
Look. The 6 and the 9 look the same. That's a.
The arrows are
9.
pointing up.
42.
History. What am I rolling?
Investigation.
15.
that's pretty good.
That's not that
It
bad.
just
He had like
seems
a
like a bunch
+12
of,
last time. +6 is
There's a bunch of legal tomes, a bunch of rulings. They're all like drenched in her blood.
Okay.
I have a
There's like
+6.
there are a bunch of just deliberately defaced legal documents and stuff.
cheater.
But they include a bunch of rulings that that she had signed that favored like the wealthy over the poor.
Okay. So, like, bribes and stuff.
Things like that, favoring nobility, favoring wealth, stuff like that.
Okay, so in that case, our next target is gonna be somebody who, to an extent, whatever they're doing is gonna favor people in the higher up wealthy statuses, because that's the theme with all of these victims so far. All of them. Is that they seem like they're doing good for the underdog, all of this stuff, but in reality they're not.
And like.
They're doing stuff to
Like
promote
Lucian.
themselves
What's
to a
the-
higher
what's the
well,
opposite
but
of legacy?
what is he doing though? What would he be doing? Because at the moment,
He's running the city.
yeah, but he's helping other people and trying to refill roles.
I mean-
like in essence.
Yeah, they were saying
thought
somebody
that the judge
who's
was
doing good but not. So
Okay,
like, what
so
if
then
he's
we
filling
need to
all
go
of the roles
find-
with bad people?
Like Ryan's family.
This is true.
This is true. This is one of them.
Who was the first name on the call sheet for being hired
That's smart.
that I put?
Roll
that's
a
fine.
history, so I can have time to think about it.
I help.
Okay.
We were thinking.
Think sesh.
15.
15.
Brainstorm.
My brain's not so good.
For running the trade routes.
Yeah, I mean for I guess any of the first names I guess that I would remember, but trade routes is the one I
The
mainly
main one was
touched.
the one you mainly looked at.
Yeah.
Running the trade routes. It's a family called the Vask family, VASK. And
Are you guys telling me to write shit down?
Both of you.
You're the guy.
I'm looking at notes.
Well, that's items.
The
Vask fan.
Vask
the
family.
Vask family. It seems to be just
They're the
a
trade route
family
number
that
one.
seems to be out of
Your direct competitor.
My family's not a logistics-based house.
What's up?
My family's not a
Well,
logistics-based
they
house.
have to be now because I put them in the second
Um,
place slot, so they got to be now.
seems to be a family that mainly runs small trade routes from Greenhold to neighboring kind of like cities and stuff. They seem to be pretty kind of high up within
More influential than his family.
the Wren family. Yeah, they're in the inner circle.
Everyone.
Both our families are like peasants.
So
Crap.
if we can prove that these guys are like corrupt,
They're in the outer city of
then we
Greenhold.
can prove that
and
Lucian.
That Lucian's trying to get
He's
corrupt
corrupt.
people into
Okay, but then we would
power
need
positions.
more than just them. It would have to be them multiple people that he's instating
I mean,
in
one's a
these
good
areas.
start.
Well, but it could just be that he
my
accidentally picked the
family's
wrong
not
family.
corrupt.
Well, you're at the
Like
bottom
one
of the
doesn't
list.
prove anything.
We can
It
also
could just be
ask
that they're
him
the next
at our
people in
meeting
line.
who
But
else there
he's
was.
choosing. He's like deciding.
Yeah.
True, but what if he doesn't know that they're corrupt? Like, not a lot of people knew the judge was corrupt,
Well, we just have to prove that.
except the architect.
No, all of the nobility knew the judge was corrupt because they were letting the nobility do whatever they wanted.
But I could have swore we vetted the judge, and the judge thought they were just. So maybe.
They passed the check, man.
What check?
Well,
I'm
what
just
was the
saying
name
one
again?
person doesn't
The
prove,
vet-
like,
the
Yeah.
anything. One person
The
doesn't prove
judge
anything.
specifically though, like had all the letters showing that they let the nobles do whatever they wanted, get away with murder, all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's part
Favorite
of the note.
moments?
No, that we just
Yeah.
learned.
So
But
all the
that's
nobles
that.
knew the judge was corrupt, including Lucian, including everyone that
Sure.
had any level of power.
I think this
knew
is-
the judge was corrupt.
When we talk to Lucian, we'll get more.
Yeah.
I think we will, but I think you guys are still too hung up on Lucian being a person.
Oh, I'm hung up.
I know, we know.
I think so as well.
I think you guys are just too hung up on the fact that it's him. Like,
I don't think
obviously,
it's him.
Well,
He's
but
the-
that he's
he's
like
the
evil or
next
corrupt
guy.
or something.
Yeah.
He's the next
I think
He
he's
could be
famous
the
name.
the
next
legacy pillar.
victim,
Yeah.
the next legacy pillar, but we also need to figure out if there's anybody else.
True.
Because
Then
it could
again-
be that I'm overthinking it, and that's not who Dover doesn't like. Like, we
Or
gotta figure
if
out-
anyone would know who
Getting
would
much
take
out.
the shoes of the next person, it would be Lucian.
it would be.
So do you guys want to
That would
skip
make the
till
most
we need?
Well, let's go talk to the Blackshield Court right quick.
Oh, yeah.
We head to the Ebon
music is
Warren.
dying.
Cool. It is dying, but it's not dying on stream, so that's cool.
Where is the speaker? Where did you put it?
We're playing Big Dogs by.
Oh, that's why it's dying because it's trying to go through freaking metal, man. Move it out of the way.
Red kind.
Yeah, it's
Move
like,
it to
it's like human.
By the mic.
Move it to the the freaking this piece right here.
It's like human kind, but
it's
it's
been
a
bad
little
down there too. That's still metal.
No, you put it not in front, but so it's right there. So it directs a lot.
That's fine. You guys talk amongst yourselves first. I can figure out your battle plan. I got it.
Okay, so we want to
Blackshield
go to
Court.
the Ebon Warren and talk to the.
Yeah.
Because they owe us.
Court. Yeah,
a-
they-
I don't think we're gonna use our. You want to use our thing on that?
Yeah. On what? Well, that's what we're going to talk about.
On asking.
Who is the architect? Can you send out your agents?
They already
to go-
said they don't know who.
Yeah,
it
we
is.
already
they,
asked those
they said
questions.
hunt for the veil. Veil energy. They didn't say hunt for the architect, hunt for this.
I also don't feel like that's a worth
I
it
don't-
deal
yeah,
for
I'm
us.
But
not
it's
sure.
not a
mean,
simple
what's moral?
it's not a
Unless we
simple
have,
discussion of like
More questions of
this
like,
is what we want. We could talk to them first and then come together with them to find the best favor.
Yeah, like we could do that and call in a favor and have them help us with our like.
It just seems
searching
kind of like a
stuff.
waste of a favor.
But if we're just asking,
What's the better
random
use of it
questions.
though?
Calling a UAV.
Yeah. Tactical UAV above.
Gear, a help in a fight, something like that would be more beneficial than just if you find anything, let us know.
No,
Like,
it's
two
not,
people die and then it's already over.
It's not a if you find anything, let us know. It's a directly help. Well, we're gonna talk to them, see what they know first.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you want to use
If
it
they're
on,
like, oh, we know things. Hee hee. Then we go favor.
yeah,
Help us out. But
Wise,
if
wise,
They're
yeah.
like, we don't like it. What the hell's
But I mean, what if they're like reverse engineering the portals, right? Then we can have a favor to be able to get back and forth.
well, we just need to know what they know. But do you want to use it for gear if they just tell us everything?
I think it's more important to use it for
Like what?
like
Loot,
actual help.
money.
Like
if we do
help
go
in a
talk to
fight?
them and ask questions, we need to come up with our questions beforehand. Like, good, legit questions that are going to help us in our search, not just say, like, do you know who the architect is? Do you have any idea? Do you, like...
I want to know
we
what
kind
they
of
know
already
about the
asked some
veil.
of, like, those questions already to an extent.
Yeah. Why are they?
So it would be more helpful if we could figure out what the pillars, like, exactly... Like, for instance, if they maybe know something about the Sigils, or they've seen them before, or they know where we could find more research on those. Because if we can stop the pillars from forming fully, if we can figure out who our next victim is, that puts a wrench in the architect's plans. Because clearly he needs those.
They probably know
I think
who.
the pillars are.
They probably know
Like,
who
that's
the
what
next
we need to
person
do right now.
is.
Instead of finding the... Or, like, we need to find the architect, yes, but in order to do that, we need to stop his plans so that then he has to rethink
We can also
his-
find the
what he's
architect if
doing.
we find the next pillar.
Exactly,
Yeah.
They might know who the next person is though, because they
Have
also
we-
like are
well, no,
here
that's not really gonna work
24/7.
Because he already has...
They
something
can
in
also
mind.
probably give us information on the Volves. What was their last name?
The Vask?
The
Vask?
Vasks. The Vasks.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
They might have information on them as
True.
well.
They're like the. Yeah.
But I think they're more than the favors more than information. I think we could just ask them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
'Cause they're chill with us.
Yeah. And also, if they're hunting down the architect, from what we know, it's just the veil energy. If they know that we're also doing it, there's no reason for them to be like, well, use your favor if you want to help us. So, if we're on the same side, they should.
There's also no reason though for them to hunt the architect at the moment, because right now they're just killing nobles who they don't like anyways.
Yeah, but
So why don't they just keep letting the
Well,
architect do whatever he wants?
every
until-
noble, or for the most part, most nobles are members of the Ebon Warren that they've killed.
Are they?
Yeah, that's kind of how we learned about it. It was from Gregor Harnett,
A little bit.
the legacy or the Unity
know about it 'cause
pillar.
I don't think
Neat
all
guy.
of them were.
Only the
but-
judge.
The
judge
judge is the only one that
wasn't-
wasn't.
Lucian
believed.
Vane has no idea about it.
I don't think so.
Well, Lucian isn't dead, but all the members of the thing, Cyrus Feldane, Gregor Harnett, Elric Benseer, are all linked to illicit trade, which is ran through the Ebon Warren. You cannot be illegal without that. Because remember when
So
we first
should
had,
ask about the
yeah,
masks and any other corrupt people.
That's the thing is there's a mess. So how do they know that those people are even in it? Like I mean we know.
the Silk Court will know.
Yeah, but how does the architect know? Does that make sense?
He knew about all the other people.
No, I'm just proving the point that the Black Silk Court and the Ebon Warren do not want the architect to keep doing architect shit because they're killing members.
So go.
Yep.
Cool.
You go there.
You guys go to the Warren. Yeah. You're back down within the Warren.
I'll show them my school ID.
Yeah, you guys get let in with your actual real invitations.
Piss Joe.
Carry on.
That is my character's name. That's the name I have to be going by.
Yep.
True.
Hopefully you guys remember your names.
I'll
otherwise you're
put on
freaking
my
screwed.
cloak. Kind of like puff it up a little bit.
Yep.
Put on the mask. Let's ride.
Cool.
So do we like O'Toodles them? Like what? How do we get their attention?
Say your name and they let you in, and I just walk.
No,
out.
I'm talking about the silk, the black silk court. Yeah, we're already in.
one else I can remember
O'Toodles. Nothing.
Nothing.
I'll look up to their little window.
Yeah,
Like it's,
they got like a window off up in the
Truman
distance.
Show.
It's like a big like against like the white marble surrounding. It's like a big black like root almost
Shit.
of like a tree that their like building is.
Crazy.
My favor is to bring us
my
to you.
God.
My first wish is to leave. Alright, let's head up there.
All right, you guys make it to the front entrance. There's a couple guards posted out front.
What's up?
Hello.
We have a meeting with the Black Silk Court.
Piss Joe,
Well,
winner
we
champions of
want
the
to
oh yeah.
of the Ebon Warm.
A meeting.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are champions.
What business?
Piss-
What business?
Piss Joe's, right?
No, I got you. What
I'm sorry.
business do you?
Oh, sick.
Discussing the events of late. The devious dog.
Not really for guards, sadly.
Leads on veil magic.
Oh, well, I mean, I just
Okay.
said not for guards, but
And then he'll walk around. He'll like
Guards already knew that.
there's like a like the root like sand. It's kind of like pretty like thick and kind of kind of like moves out of the way, and it like stands in there, and, like, and it's kind of like almost like an elevator.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll have the emergency stop.
And there's still a guard down there. There's 2 guards. One
Okay,
guard
sick.
went up, one
No one
guard's
goes.
down there.
Oh, he's just going up. He's not even taking us.
No, yeah. He just went up. He, a few minutes later, arrives back down. The tree branch opens and it remains open. He just kind of gestures for you to walk in. He's like, alright, they are waiting for you.
Go.
You guys walk in. The doors.
Top floor, please.
And there's like kind of like circling, like kind of red light, like around like the top rim of like the
Sick.
thing. And you guys, and either like through slits in like the tree, you can like see the Ebon Warriors like kind of go up to the top.
Sick.
Before you appear at the top, your back's turned to the back of the court unless you like turn around in the elevator to face them. But
Oh, is it like an elevator with doors on either side?
yep. And like
We're going through the kitchen exit.
That's embarrassing.
Oh shit!
your
Oops.
back turn.
My lords
Whoa.
And ladies. Sorry. And ladies.
And ladies.
Well, I mean, okay. Well,
And mystery man.
and puppet.
Mystery
and
mannequin.
Pinocchio. How are you?
We're doing all right.
That's
How
right.
are you?
Good. It's just whenever we get into these situations, my compatriots just don't talk, and I feel like
It's been 4 seconds.
Literally,
You're
you
introducing
didn't need
it.
to say anything.
I mean, I feel like from what we've heard, it's better for not all of them to talk.
That's
I
right.
yield the floor to them.
We are looking for information about the architect. We are trying to find his next potential victim.
Okay.
We need some.
information.
He goes after people that are somewhat corrupt and do criminal dealings, and we have a couple names. And if you could tell us if they are corrupt in some way, that would be handy. I don't know if that's copacetic.
I mean, we can certainly look into these things. Would you like this to be your favor we owe you?
Yes.
No.
Yes, and
No.
And I hand the favor over to him.
and I also use this.
The favor fucking giant check. Here you are.
No, we were simply in the market for information on the potential next victim. I've heard that you're seeking the destruction of any trace of veil magic.
Yes, but we don't like that type of magic here.
Why is that?
No one should.
It's evil.
Dark magic.
Oh, you're just so
You know
noble.
what the world was like before veil magic?
Some of us might. I don't.
Does
Veil magic has
Sylvis
always
know?
existed.
Silas.
So they all kind of like stare and look at the puppet guy. They all kind of
I know this
stare and look at the puppet guy who just kind of like stays there unmoving. Just in the moon, they're like, okay, then.
Is he some sort of ancient sage of the mystic arts, or
I wouldn't say that. He's been around for a long time, but yeah, I don't.
well,
We don't do a
We-
lot for free.
we assumed you were
we owe you.
you
One
want
favor.
the architect dealt with. You know?
Sure.
Then we are on the same team.
I just don't see why you would with all the information.
Arbitrarily. Well, it's not that we have information.
Oh, you don't know about.
You don't know
We
anything?
can find it for you.
So you don't know anything about the
You haven't given any names.
I don't know their
Vasks.
names.
the vast.
The Vask
You
family.
need to ask
You don't
questions
know anything about
that
them off the top of the
important.
head?
I mean-
off the dome, off the rip.
They're not a resident of Valoria. We haven't looked into them that deeply.
We can find it.
We
Yeah.
can look into stuff.
Anything about
Yeah.
the master's assistant?
Free.
Are you just?
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I mean, I just want to know if we're gonna get anything back for our favors, or if
Like,
Yes.
get a favor, we will.
Well, we don't want to
That's
use a
what you
favor
wish,
on a
but-
shitty thing and then it not be worth it.
Well, then don't use your favor on a shitty thing. Just
do you know anything about Lucian Vane, the master's assistant?
we know some. Depends on what you want to know.
Well, there's something.
We don't do anything for free.
Can you
Did you do anything?
5 gold?
I'm joking.
Back talk right now? You remember what happened last time?
It'd be up a couple levels, and then you can do whatever you want.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
Can we pay a non-favor? What way?
Can you tell us what the best... You see our goal.
With gold?
To end the architect. Stop the next potential victim from being hurt. Correct?
Right.
How can we work with you, potentially by expending our favor, in order to get closer to that goal? This is what?
Rumor.
I don't know.
Oh, it sucks being...
I don't know why we're here.
Rumor has it
What?
the next.
This is not helping anything. They really don't know anything that we don't already know.
Rumor
as
has
far
it
as
the
goes
next,
with this stuff
murder
right now.
is gonna like end this entire city
Yeah.
and more.
His
Pillars.
We know that.
His
They don't
ritual
know
will
that.
be complete after 5, and this is
Now
the
they do.
5th.
Yeah.
Any
So I
knowledge
mean,
on
anything.
the
I mean,
eye?
it's kind of important.
It's
Probably someone's gonna die tonight,
Kind
and then
of
it's kind
desperate
of like
times.
GG's.
You could say for the.
So it's you know.
Do you recognize these symbols? Let him continue with the question I asked him.
Again, we don't recognize the symbols. We can do it for you. We have a very extensive web.
They'll look into it because now they're
We
interested.
can get answers like that, but
Can you find out who the
again,
architect
we
is
don't
like
do it
that?
for free. If we did it for free,
To save the world.
Maybe we just say favor, find the 5th guy.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I think that would work.
No.
Well, okay,
no.
what's a better use for the favor then?
can't say
Got a bunch
favor.
of deniers in
Find
the
the
chat.
architects.
There's so many better uses.
Like what?
Like what?
We have a one-time use favor from the most
really,
powerful
really powerful
black
people.
market
And this is our
place
goal.
in the
This is our
entire
goal.
We
This is our
already
goal.
basically have, like, we already know, for the most part, who the next victim is going to be.
out.
So you think it's
Out of
best.
character,
You're
if
that
they
good.
won't look at it, if they look at it for a favor,
you were
they'll
on
look at it on their own
No.
because we
I
told them
was
it's
on
gonna
the
end
fence,
the world
like,
if they
it's
don't.
looking around.
So
Well, y'all
they're definitely gonna look at it
hinting with
regardless if
blood.
we have them do the favor. They may not
And
tell us,
pretty
but they'll
much
know.
It has to be Lucian. Nobody else here in Valoria, we've already
know what I mean?
checked, is, has more of a legacy. And plus, it's not even the fact that they have a legacy, it's that they can't create a legacy. Because everybody else has failed at being what they're supposed to.
If we ask you to do the favor,
I think it's Lucian also, but I'm suspect.
But it's stupid
I'm
that we would
sus-
ask them as our favor to be like, hey, can you find our next victim?
fuck you.
That's a
I can't
stupid
think of
favor to call it.
anything. I
That's a
can't think of
stupid.
anything I
Yeah, the
said.
thing is,
We could use that favor.
this next person's gonna potentially end the world or the whole city or anything they hold dear.
Yeah.
So regardless if we use our favor on it or
It
not,
would
they're
be
gonna look
more-
into it.
yeah.
They may not tell us, but they're gonna look into it.
Yeah, it'd be more helpful if we called in a favor of, let's saying, okay,
That's like
the pillars have been raised, whatever. It's now,
Help us stop
close to
it.
apocalypse time. Help us stop it by teaming up with us. That would be a better
well,
use
they
of
would
our
do
favor
that
than
already. They
being,
would do
find
that
us
already.
information.
They're not just gonna sit there.
No,
and-
they'll probably just jump ship and
They
leave.
won't care.
No,
They live in an
no, no.
underground
They
world.
probably jump
don't
ship and
care.
leave.
Superman, Lex Luthor always helps Superman when the world's gonna end because he cannot
We are-
rule a world
oh
that
my
doesn't
Do
exist.
you guys have
Right.
Do you guys have other black market circles
Yeah,
in
other
other
people.
cities? Or is it just you guys here?
Others smarter than no more shit.
Not that.
so which one to spend your favor on?
No, that's a simple ask.
These guys are. Dude,
Okay.
Again, nothing comes free down here.
Okay,
pay
okay.
with
Pay you with your own wife? I don't know. I'm trying to help you.
Do you
If
want
we're
to
gonna
die?
use our favor,
We're gonna die anyways. I mean,
okay, if we're gonna use our favor in order to get information, we need to be asking questions that would reveal the architect's motive as to why he's doing things. So, for instance, the puppet obviously has been around a long time. Perhaps they can find information as to why this architect person wants to get rid of Veil Magic. What was the world like before Veil Magic? And if it's always existed, then why would there even be a world before it? So in that case, what we need to figure out is how Veil Magic came
it's
to be.
always existed for the people who are alive right now,
Mm-hmm.
and as far as they're aware.
Mm-hmm.
Because the last
So-
time before Veil Magic was before the
world.
the Ruin Kings
Mm-hmm.
started ruining shit. So if anyone was
everyone
here, they would have been
alive-
here during a time when there were still gods.
You need to find people who aren't alive anymore in order to find the answer to that
What?
question.
So the world didn't
Because
end.
there's nobody who's
over the table.
there's nobody who's alive
For
right
you
now.
guys.
That,
You have a lot of good questions that you could get answers to. And if you ask a question and spend a favor over the table, I will reward it.
no.
No.
It depends on what
Who's
question
the
you
architect?
ask. Except that one. Last
What? Where is the architect?
Why?
No, okay. I feel like we could
What
continue looking
is
into stuff like this on our own. I don't think we need
Like
to.
I would give you.
It's not linear where it requires
If you
us
want
to
to
use
spend
the favor
others,
to win.
nothing here is
progress
gonna
the
come
story.
free.
Yeah.
They don't
We-
want to
we
give
know
up
that,
anything
yeah.
for free.
Yeah.
So you can either use your favor, you can try to pay him, try to trade something with them for it, but
Can you have your
offered up a lot of your
Agents
information already for free. So,
hide in
I
the
know,
shadows
this
and follow us?
so I'm just saying.
And then whenever we get jumped, we have little
It's a
fucking
black market.
veilings.
That would be cool.
They're not gonna have a black market in like 2 days.
That's what I'm saying. I'll
So-
speak to them. So
They don't care.
the eye is a magical item. Have you heard of it?
No, we'd have to look into it.
Okay, that's fine if you haven't. But shut the fuck up.
I have a question.
Okay, ask the question because then I'll
Did
just
you leave that book in the chapel?
What?
It's such a.
That was the architect, man.
The book in the chapel that was at the body that you told us where it was?
Oh yeah.
No.
And you did you see it there when you went to it?
No, we just had one of our informants let us know of the news. And
Good to know. Good to know.
Okay, so if the architect succeeds in their goal, they'll tear a hole in reality, connecting it to the other world, the Veil.
sure.
That will at least devastate the city, if not physically devastate it and destroy it. The Warren would be no more after that. Is that correct?
It's not necessarily correct.
Carry on. Go on.
I mean, we don't have to explain ourselves to you. Nothing comes free.
So, explain that. Favor. I'm just kidding. I feel like Fiona's gonna kill me right now.
I'm going to throttle you.
They keep saying nothing comes free, but it's like
Can I get a high five?
they're gonna figure it out themselves anyways. So
There's no point in us being here. We're doing
okay,
it.
we're gonna leave. We're gonna turn around.
We
Can I
can
just
find
not-
all
wait,
of
no.
this information out of
Wait, wait,
here.
In the event that the architect...
These guys?
Yeah,
They literally don't care about the architect
He's so
destroying
free.
stuff. They've made that clear.
they're
They
gonna do
don't
all the
speak
hard
to
work, and then we just walk in there
Yeah, but it's.
and then walk away.
I guess.
Can I speak to them?
No.
So you're aware of the architect's like ritual and all that, right?
He's dead.
No, thanks for telling us,
Giving
though.
them information, please.
how'd
for
you-
the love?
Show us with the body and all. Okay, well. He's...
They can use all the
We
information. they
offered
can
you a little bit of a favor
Yeah, right.
as a token for winning. So we looked into
This,
a little bit
this
of what
isn't
you
about the
were doing.
favor. I'm just asking if the architect does a crazy ritual and shit's going down in the city. Will you participate in, or will you just not be there? Like I'm just.
If the city's being destroyed, are you focused on getting the Warren
Do you
out?
care about the city?
We have our methods. We can relocate. It'll be alright.
Okay. So they don't give a
Good
fuck
to
about the
know.
city.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've been
Let's right.
We already
Let's
knew
right.
that.
We already knew this.
We did.
Yes!
I did not know this.
They've said this like 14
Oh my
times.
gosh.
Have they?
Don't care. When you literally were like, hey, we have the same interest. You want to team up? And they were like, not really.
It's probably because they don't want to work with
That's
amateurs less than they wanna.
And then you just gave them all our info for free.
Where are they
Well,
gonna
but it's
go?
good for them to have the info because if they also
don't care.
assist in our task will solve.
They're not really gonna do anything with the info anyways. So
Yeah, it's
the
not
more the
showing
merrier.
signs.
Great, then we just wasted time here. Okay, fantastic. So great.
Not a full waste of time. Not a full waste of time. Don't worry.
I can't do anything right. Apparently,
You gotta think about.
fuck us.
You gotta think about the tools at your
Fuck
disposal.
you and fuck me.
You gotta think about the tools at your disposal.
Stupid for being here.
I'm gonna
asked,
not
like,
talk to
4 good
anyone else.
questions
I'm gonna
that-
perch on a gargoyle like Batman and wait for someone to
We
die.
ask good questions, but we could
That's what we
find
do, though.
those.
You're gonna watch for crime at the highest point in the city.
Some
Do
you
it.
can.
I see the light.
I
Probably
could.
not.
It's the only way.
No, for -3 you can't.
Not right now, I can't.
Alfred, give me the jet.
But at the moment, I think I'm the one who's come up with most of the scenarios here and solved most of the problems.
I love this campaign. It's going so well.
Okay.
Murder something. Okay.
We're getting rid of this legacy.
We're getting what?
Huh?
I got it. I'm fine.
Have fun.
I'll live.
What did you say?
None.
You gotta join me in the bag of holding after I bite your leg off,
What?
and then you can become a zombie, and then you can live forever and breathe in the bag of holding.
All right, where to next?
And then we'll
game?
just like wake up in the armory like 10,000 years in the future, and then we'll just be there.
What are the downsides of
It's
being
later in the day today.
You gotta eat a lot of flesh, otherwise you have a bad time.
Okay, so Kevin really knew nothing about the
And you're
sigils. He had no
stinky
way of figuring out.
What's
Well,
up?
You left him
And you're
doing
like
research.
stinky?
Okay, so we need to check
He
back
said,
If
in.
you don't-
"I
if you don't
just
wash,
seen
maybe."
these. Give me some time.
Okay, can we check back in with Kevin
You
and
guys
see if
can.
maybe he's figured something out, so we can figure out anything about the sigils and how they connect to souls, how we could disarm them, etc. That will also help in
Well, you
case
can't
we
disarm
can't get to the
them.
Well, in case we can't get to the victim in time, it'd be good to know if it's a just like immediate done deal, stamp to the soul, or if it takes time.
Yeah, that's
True.
true.
Because if it takes time, then we can destroy the soul.
Why don't we just get in there and get the souls back? Problem solved.
They're in the veil. They're in the veil.
We get in there and we figure it out.
And do what with the souls?
Even, I mean, if we can.
Bring them back, put them in the bag of holding. I don't freaking know.
We have to do the little.
Actually, it's
I don't
not
think
a
that's
bad
how that
idea.
works, but like,
It's not how that works, but that'd be
Well, we
funny.
can trap them in a crystal.
That'd be funny.
And then they become a monster. And then it's like your friend's kind of still alive. He's
I hope that's how my friend's alive. I mean, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Again, he's not really my friend, but more of a victim of a
Okay.
sad
your
killing.
your victim.
My victim. If you want to refer to me like that.
I mean, that's what it is.
Well, to be fair, he did charge me.
Oh, yeah, right, I forgot. He hit your fist with his face.
No, sword. He charged at me, sword overhead. I threw dust in his eyes and held up my sword like this, and then he ran into it because the dust was in his eyes.
And okay, so
And then he crumpled to the floor.
it was self-defense. So what do you even feel?
And then I went to jail.
Allegedly.
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 It's like a.
We'll wait for you to get back, and we will meet up with Kevin at the end.
Meet up with Kevin.
Very, very, very.
I can't believe you guys ruined my plan. My plan was so good.
Hey, can you explain? Actually,
No, I can't. I
Of
can't explain
sneaking
my
into
plan.
his office after the secretary
I
seen us,
can't
and we
explain
literally
my
told
plan.
her we
So
were gonna
smart.
wait for
Dude,
him in his office,
No.
and
The
then
secretary
wrote shit with
trolled.
No,
blood
I
on
know.
the
I
board.
know what you're trying to say, and I already thought of that part too.
What would you have done?
I did. I literally thought of all of it. Okay.
All right. Well,
I get doubted like every session,
That is true. That's true.
and this one you guys are like, this is the biggest stretch you've ever made, and I got out there for you guys to see what would happen, and then you guys doubted.
Yes.
This is true.
What happened?
Stupid.
We're just.
It was a great plan. It was actually
No,
insanely
it
good.
was
we're showing up back to the inn to
Right.
like check in
Kevin.
with.
Let's-
We're gonna check in
Right.
with Kevin and see what he's figured.
Which one's Kevin? Oh yeah, Kevin James.
Which one is Kevin?
Oh my God! What I can't forget shit without getting fucking talked
Just
to.
met him.
Forgot about him twice.
He's your contact.
It's fucked up. Dude.
He's the new guy.
It's fuck Mason Day.
Oh, it's Mason fucked us over
You-
today.
What did I do?
Yeah, basic.
The clapback. My goodness.
Dang, low caffeine Fiona is.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hurt.
I'm sorry. It's
We've
Low
said
Caffeine
his
Shark
name.
Week. I will kill you.
We've
all,
said
okay?
Shark Week?
Hold up. Beanie?
Is it Shark Week or Shark Fest? Because that shit lasts longer than.
We've said his name
This
more
boy-
times in session than any of our
do you-
actual characters.
Are you a Shark Week hater?
Is it Shark Week?
Am I missing it? What is Shark
Kevin,
Week?
please bail me out of jail.
What is this? What am I doing?
What this Shark Week?
I don't know.
I don't know the reference.
I'm like,
I'm gonna leave.
Kevin's there, right? I'm gonna talk to him. Hey, Kevin. What's up, man?
I'm missing something. I don't know.
Can we get everybody's faces to be back to normal?
Sister too.
There's a sister.
Oh! Gee, connected the dots.
I don't know the lingo.
I still don't got it. I'm still here.
Okay, yeah, all right. My fault. You know.
You're really fucking around it, anyways.
I'm genuine.
I'm just
Oh,
chilling.
Shark Week was slang for my faults. God damn.
Dude,
Nope.
what is this like, guys?
How am I supposed to go back to a serious campaign after that?
Do I need like Urban Dictionary team?
I think I'm
The-
done.
the
I'm
life-
You're just done. You're just done.
No.
The life what?
You don't
Stop
need to know.
digging.
You don't need
The
to
life
know.
what?
It's not for you.
Ask
It's not for you.
ChatGPT.
It's not for you.
It's not for me.
Fine.
It's
It's
not for
fine.
you.
Ah, yeah. Okay, I got it. I got it. It wasn't that funny.
Crazy.
I genuinely thought.
It wasn't that funny. I'll be honest.
You were like, is it Shark Week? Shark Fest every Discovery.
Yeah, you went to the exact same thing I did.
What if it actually was also Shark Week today?
He got lost in the sauce.
July
Why
6th
do you
is
hate sharks so much? Man? That's fucking
Come on, man.
What are they
I
to you?
don't. Shark Tank is pretty good. I like them. Mr. Wonderful?
Oh my god.
Mr. Wonderful's on Shark Week?
Yeah, he
I'm
is.
done. I can't do this anymore.
Alright, let's please get back to the plot.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm talking to Kevin right now. Me and Kevin were chatting it up. What did Kevin know? I asked him everything.
As you guys enter into the tavern.
Kevin is dead.
No! No.
He's the legacy man, and we just lost.
Yeah, you guys lost everything.
We called in the last piece of the puzzle.
And the architect.
Oh no, Kevin's the victim. I was saying.
Yeah, I know. And I'm the architect.
Oh, I see.
And I killed Kevin.
Oh, okay.
So, as you guys enter into the tavern, you guys see, Kevin kind of run up to you guys. Hey guys, you got a second? Because
Of course.
That's why we're here.
What do you got?
Let's go somewhere private.
Sure.
Okay.
It's kind of interesting things I have found. A lot of whack stuff happening here.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So first of all, there's been four deaths, 4 sigils.
4 deaths, yep.
I not really good at reading sigil stuff. I haven't learned to decipher it or anything. The last person I know who did was Tegan, and he was getting assistance in doing so from the book, like teaching him how to do it. So I'm not there yet. But what I have learned is that they're all connected, right? Obviously, but it's very similar to the other things that have happened through history. They're a lot like the sigils from not the exact same. They do different things, obviously, but they're a lot like the sigils from
Armageddon.
from the Armageddon that was in Luminevia. They're also very similar to not necessarily the same shape, but they're very similar to another catastrophe that I've read about called the Hollow City, which is like a city that basically just disappeared overnight, just gone. And that happened somewhere up in Nordrethal a long time ago. But a lot of different sigil stuff. All the events have been different. They're not they don't seem like the same kind of way. And I can't quite get a sense of exactly what he's trying to do here, but what I think this architect person is more so trying to do is somehow take control, right? For whatever reason, the souls have he's killed people, and then he's marked their souls, so he's done something so he can somehow go back in the veil and get them back, right? And it still feels like I'm missing things here, but I think these, and he pulls out the crystal he paid you guys for, and he's like, I think he's using this as some kind of fuel source. I don't know what, but I think that seems to be the basis of it. He's using this for some kind of fuel source for his ritual, and that he's had to kill certain people, and that it's his fuel source. Now I've learned kind of all that, did some digging on it. The main big thing that I kind of want to test it, because we brought it up earlier about ley lines and stuff. So I did a couple readings throughout the city, and unfortunately it's a little not great as to what I was a little bit nervous about or scared of. But the ley lines over this part of our plains in the city is shifting violently. Doesn't happen very often when they move or violent. Things like the areas between ley lines the veil gets really thin. Large battles battles can make the veil really thin, especially if a lot of mana or power is getting drained from an area. Goblins.
Yeah, there's recently an attack on the city of goblins.
Missing puzzle piece.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
I've permanently written that off. It's just like it's something. You just done.
I mean, yeah, that if people were expending a lot of mana, that can contribute to it. I mean, it couldn't have just been one battle. That's not really enough. But I mean, you guys said you guys got attacked by things.
Yeah, maybe the architect.
Assuming more battles and other stuff. Regardless, a lot of different magical disturbances have happened here, in between like the ley lines. So now the ley lines are kind of like shifting and moving apart, and the barrier between us and the veil is extremely thin, very thin as like a thread, like thin. Like you can't see it, but our realities are very, like, if you think about it this way, like, here's us, and then here's the veil, and this distance in between is the barrier, right? So it's a cushion, and the farther apart the ley lines get, the thinner that cushion gets, until eventually we kind of, like, blend into one. But that doesn't usually happen at, like, a world scale. It usually is only very small parts, and usually the veil is, like, never, like, snapped on its own. Usually there's some kind of event or something that needs to kind of give it a little boost, right? So that being said, since this is all very reminiscent of stuff that's happened in the past, you know, all history repeats itself kind of thing. Yeah, by my calculations, we have about 48 hours before the end of the festival, as well as the veil being so thin that anything could pop it open.
Oh.
So my guess is this fifth pillar that you speak of is the final fuel source and the final thing the architect needs to start this ritual. And what the ritual's for, I don't know. I don't have that information. I don't know what any of this is besides that he's killing people to fuel something. Fuel transformation. Maybe he's making monsters out of those gems. That might, like, do something to, like, create it open. Who knows? But regardless, he could be opening it just to do what, like, happened to Armageddon and suck the city into the veil and just claim another chunk of land for the veil, or he could be letting something in. I don't know. It's all speculation, but my calculations will be at peak barrier thinness in about 48 hours. And with that, that's the end of the session. We'll pick up there next time.
Kill him.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for tonight's episode 11. Next week will be episode 12. We have a couple more sessions here before this arc of our campaign does indeed end. The finale is coming up, so stick around for that. If you see this, subscribe. If you watched all the way to the end of the video, I feel like you owe it to yourself to subscribe at this point.
It's up to you.
Yeah, we'll have some summer campaigns starting up after that at some point, as well as making more like short form content that'll go out on multiple platforms and stuff like that. So definitely follow, stay connected. We'll see you guys next week. Later.